Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome in. It is the JLS on the LIM network. You know what it is, the Joe Lockett Show. I am nephew. He is I, and I am him. And we got done with the weekend, y'all. We back cracking. Hey, before I get into anything, because I'm finna be with the ignorance. All right, we got guests in. Don't worry, y'all gonna see them all. Okay, we finna be grubbing today, but gotta talk about what we was grubbing over the weekend with. But y'all know how it is. Before we get into all of that, we gotta do some housekeeping. Okay, first thing, housekeeping. Make sure if you are tuning in to us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, I don't care where it's from. Make sure if you tuning in to us that you do like, share, and subscribe. It goes a long way to keeping yourself locked into Lock It In Media Network. You know what it is, LIM all day. Okay? Now, with that being said, we finally got Chef Pickens in the house. All right? We got the old man in. But I know y'all want to get to just as bad as I do the stuff that went on this weekend, and we ain't even hit Super Bowl weekend yet. It's pure shenanigans, so you already know how I am. I stay towards the mess. All right, so we're going to be talking about the stuff that's going on with the Grammys. Also, for my sports fans out there, we have to mention the absolute biggest trade to happen in the NBA ever. I promise you, there's a good case to why it's ever. Okay, me and Joe already went back and forth at it pre-show. This is how big that is. Okay, I mean, yeah, me and Joe go back and forth. That's what we do. Okay, but pre-show, unless he antagonizing me, it ain't that. This one, I don't know. Joe is Joe. I'll try to give him the benefit of the doubt. It ain't even work. Joe gonna be Joe. But this is the part that I need for you to understand. This is huge. So I'm going to, for the novice out there, the folks that don't tune in to too much ESPN or sports, I will lay it out to you why this is huge and we've never seen it before, or probably in a very, very long time, at least 3 decades. So, with that being the case, of course, we got normal news. I get y'all a little politic in, but I don't want to politic us out because we did that all last week. Here's to not doing that again. But with that being said, I will go ahead and slide us on to our first topic. So with that being the case, I might as well get my tag in. There we go.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
All righty. Oh, snap now. I'll shuck it, ducky. Where do I want to start? Let me put my glasses on because I'm going to have to read today. And y'all, excuse my glasses. All right. I had to rig them again. So they ain't looking like how they was the other day. They not finna look like how they did before. So y'all just have to deal with that part. But I would be remiss if I did not start with our sports portion first, because that was huge. Okay. I get my nerdy, geeky jock side out, and then we can go ahead and get into my nerdy, geeky music side. Okay. So y'all know what it is when we talking about sports, especially with basketball. Hit my theme music. All righty, y'all. It's time for me to educate you on the biggest trade that happened in the NBA. Probably ever. This probably trumps whatever happened back in Jordan time. This probably trumps whatever happened back in the prime of Michael, not Michael, but LeBron James. This probably trumps the KD. Oh, stop playing. We got the merch. Hold on, get him. We up. Oh man. Hold on. Before we get into that. God dog, man. God dog. I gotta switch y'all off of me real quick. Big dog. And I got my sweater, Lord. Yeah. Oh, they do. No, yeah. LIM is getting official. You feel me? It ain't just a tag word. This is life. You feel me? Hold on. I gotta do my whole little spill again, bro. Hey man, I gotta do my whole little spill again. Y'all better not laugh at me. Don't be laughing at me. But yo, LIM is in the building. You feel me? So I gotta rip the squad while I do the show. You feel me? I gotta break the hat in good. You feel me? Oh, okay. My bad. Oh yeah,
Hey,
just hit.
It just came into the door.
Just came into the door.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
just came
man.
in.
All right, man. Hold on. I gotta redo my whole spiel. Y'all ready over there? Let me so the folks can see you. Cause I do want to get y'all the spot before I go in. Cause I'm gonna be going in all day. This is the Cliff going in day. Okay, so
Is that what you about to do?
oh yeah. I'm gonna be ignorant. I'm doing this to antagonize folks and bringing up stuff. Now,
Cake.
we do have the beautiful Miss Kisa.
Oh Lord.
Chef Pickens. Oh my God, I'm so. You are beautiful too, Miss Pickens. Hold on. Let me at least get myself out the grave. You are beautiful too, Miss Pickens. I do. My bad. I got my head three different
Dr.
places.
Chase. Chrissy, hold on. Chrissy's in the building.
She
Hey,
is.
Chrissy.
She is. But
How she been?
she is.
She is.
So that's the only reason I'm not gonna trip. Chris.
Oh,
Real recognize real.
Okay.
Real recognize real. But I'm so sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
No.
I love her over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, she gave me grace. I can't hate on that, but I'm sorry.
Chef Pickens say
I'm so
hello to
sorry.
TikTok over here. Chef Pickens.
Oh
Hello
my
to TikTok
goodness.
over here.
Oh yeah, TikTok.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I was born in the 80s, so sometimes my technology glasses are they're not working.
Nah,
No.
you
I was thinking, he got the comments up. Hi, everybody, TikTok land. If you guys are really about the TikTok live, follow me on Velvet Cake. That's with a K. VELVETKAKE LLC. Follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to stay relevant on TikTok. It's hard.
I'm not gonna lie, TikTok is a thing, but I mean, you start doing them panels like we did last Friday. We turned up last Friday. I ain't gonna lie,
We did good.
we did pretty good.
You was on there. I think she jumped on. She jumped on. Yeah, I think
You
she jumped
did?
on for me.
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't you get on?
But before we talk about me, I just want to give like 30 seconds of praise to Joe.
What I do?
Word.
Because first of all, let me tell you something. This man right here,
Yeah.
this man right here, I am so proud of him. Very proud of him.
Thank you.
Any
I
type of
think
stumbling block he's ever had to face, he overcomes.
Oh,
And
let me
just
put that
being in
camera
his
on her.
studio, I ain't gonna tell where he at. I ain't gonna tell all his business because you know he got stalkers. He got women that love him. Girl, he got fans, not girl, but you know what I mean. He got fans. So anyone that know Mr. Joe Lockett know that they are a silent fan of his. And when I tell you, I'm so proud of him.
Well, thank you.
So proud of him. They're having conversations that we have had, and he said, "Well, I gotta get this done, and I gotta get that done, and I gotta make sure this look right." Let me tell you something. Joe Lockett is that man. If you just look at his studio and look at where he has come to, where he has, this is not his final destination.
Oh no,
when you look at
this ain't the final form.
I am so proud of him.
Thank you.
He is doing it. This equipment. I might have to steal something before I get up out of here. I have to take some. Real.
I mean, you can always
hire. Well, one thing I can say,
Chef
Pickens had been with me when I was at the studio at the radio, and then I told her I was going to do my podcast. You know, she I think you came on the show once when we had everything set up in one side. Did you come over
on the podcast?
Yeah, here. This your first time being on the podcast?
This is my first time being on the podcast, but
really?
I used to be a paid business.
Yeah, sponsorship.
A sponsorship when he was at the studio, and
on
the thing that I love, and I'm gonna say this another, and we can go on with the show after I say this.
Yes, ma'am.
He is the reason why I'm more comfortable with being on the air. Now, shout out to comedian Joy, Cassandra King.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to her. Why I even went on TV. He's the reason why I took radio and media seriously. I mean, I came up in that thing. If I was a few minutes late, I used to get on myself and be like, girl, you know, you can't be late. It's a radio show. He take this thing seriously. Joe has taken it seriously since the day I laid eyes on him. And
Joe take a lot of stuff serious, but
he really does. But he is the reason why I'm very comfortable with media.
She got one of them conversations that you got when she came up in the late one time.
Oh, okay.
He got that conversation. I pulled over to the other studio and had a nice little conversation with him.
And also because of him, because I'm so comfortable on media for him and comedian Joy, I landed a little spot, just a small spot. You see my arm and my back on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And when they call me, and I'm gonna be ready.
Stop playing.
Don't play with me.
Now Miss Pickens.
Now what she told me, the Velvet Cake was actually they did the cake in one of those scenes.
Oh,
right?
baby, we did the whole catering.
Oh, we did all the catering for
we did the whole catering.
Hold on.
See, Joe, like we get people behind the scenes.
Wait a minute. You baby and Wayne, right? Big timer.
Oh yeah. So I did the catering for the Fletchers. Shout out to the Fletchers. They just had the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion, the first part. And it was a few people dragging me on Instagram. And I'm going to let you know right now, baby, I don't mind getting drugged. I don't mind getting drugged.
What they dragging you for?
Yeah,
because I have an opinion. Not a fact, but I have an opinion. I also misspelled the word.
They're going to be
yeah, they're going.
And I don't mind.
They're going to jump on that. I jump on that.
Yeah, that's fine. Because sometimes bad news is good news in social media land. So what's up, baby? Can't make me high. What's up?
Keep attraction.
Anyway,
keep attraction.
I will be on Love and Marriage Huntsville again. Please believe that. Shout out to the Fletchers. Like I said, just did some catering for them. But I was really happy that they showcased my cake a lot on that show. And I was really happy because I've came a long way.
Yeah.
When it comes to doing wedding cakes.
This was a lady who told me she only did like 1 or 2 wedding cakes a year. Now she's like 20.
If you want to get married too, I mean, that's always the thing.
I mean, if I get married, great. If I don't, I mean, I live to see another day.
I'm in the streets. Anyway.
Okay.
I be in the streets. But alrighty. Now, let me go ahead and get back to the thing. Now. Woo! Now, Sports World was given they was in a little tiffy. Okay, they was kind of discombobulated because we just had one of the most blockbuster trades that happened in the last 10 to 15 years. Literally. Now, I don't think that's no exaggeration. This is the last one, the last 15. Kick out the door down there in LA because your savior is home. Shout out to Luka. Luka Magic is going down there to LA, and the LA Lakers have shipped off Anthony Davis. This is why this is huge. Okay, the stuff that was around this, I'm not going to lie. Media played media games. media was being petty. And media was trying to start some mess. I love it. That's why I'm in it. Anyway, but with that being said, apparently none of the players knew this trade was going down. Outside of executives, no player knew. Not LeBron, not AD, not Luka, not any other player in the league.
And they shouldn't have. And they shouldn't have.
And but with that being said, the climate that we were in, because I am going to say I think this is going to be a trend to start changing how it is now. In the climate that we was in, it was players' choice, and it was almost looked as a players' league. But there was an unofficial. I think they framed it like this wasn't put onto the trade block because of how direct the trade was. It was literally the owners talking.
Yeah.
And from there, Dallas shipped off their main piece over there. Well, believed main piece with Dallas, the face of their franchise, to LA for another piece to help for their franchise. Now, they have since, even with Luka being there, said they are a defensive team. Defense wins championships. They've been saying that for the last 2-3 years. Out of their mouths, player and owner. Now they finally confirmed it. If you know anything about Luka, he does not play defense. He is a pine cone. But can he give you 40? Yes, he can. That dude a dog. But I guess, and that's what's being hinted to, that the organization didn't believe in him. That the organization probably never believed in him.
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know, Joe.
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know, Joe.
They just no,
Probably never.
but you got to keep it. You got 100. The old owners believed in him. The Mavericks was sold, so now the new owners that came in, and they probably didn't believe.
And
in
that's
him.
what I said. Probably never.
How you gonna say never?
The organization
But
that
when he
taking
first
over
came
now
in-
is not the ones that was before.
Yeah, but when he first came in, Dallas, the Mavericks believed in him.
Yo, and
So say the new owners that came in don't believe in him.
to speed it up, because they are the organization.
Yes, so they were.
They are the organization, and they the
before and
ones that
now.
signed the checks off.
Yes, but the prior owners believed in him. They the ones. But Mark Cuban.
Are
was
they
the one-
there now?
Mark Cuban. Was
Are
the
they
one,
there now?
That was the organization that believed in them.
Are they there now?
That was the organization that believed in
Are
him.
they there now?
They
I'm
are the
still,
new-
are you still
They
looking
are
for
the.
the
They,
sponsor?
but no, they are the new.
Are they there
organization.
now?
Well, I think it's like 25% on them, but the new organization.
Joe,
are
the
owners.
folks that's cutting the checks and
Now.
sending folks
But you said
off
never
do
believed
not.
in him.
They never did.
I love
This is a case to say they never did, because Jason Kidd has been, since he got the position over there for head coach, saying that he want defense. And it's been a whole bunch of rumblings of how he been trying to discourse with Luka on playing better defense. He didn't even want him to be a great defensive player. He just wanted him to play it.
Okay,
It was already said in that media from that. And now we going to the owner, moving how he is now.
I'm gonna say this here.
Probably never
Let me ask
did.
you this question.
Probably
Do-
never did.
Do you think if his Supermax contract wasn't coming up, that they would have traded him?
Maybe. How they handle him, how they showed they're gonna handle him. Maybe. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say yes either.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is more about the money and what and how they can build and make a move right now instead of getting locked in for another however long that Supermax contract was gonna put him in. for.
Again, this the face of your franchise. That's why this is
Exactly.
huge. That's
Exactly.
why this is
I
huge.
think
So
they made the right
he
choice.
probably never really believed in him.
I think they made the right choice.
Folks don't send away the face of their franchises, Joe. But nerd talk. With that being said,
You said the price of your franchise, he's not gonna be your future.
then you didn't believe in it.
If you keep saying okay,
You
like
didn't
I
believe in
said,
it.
keep it honest what
You
you're
making
saying.
my point.
The organization that owns it now did not believe him at all. Okay, I got you. But the Dallas Mavericks, okay, the organization itself at one time believed in him.
I would only believe what you saying if the last owner was still in the power and position he was, and he's not.
Yes,
That's why I keep
but you
asking
can't
you,
say ever.
who?
You can't say ever. You
This
said
crop never did. This is what
okay,
they're
so
showing.
this owner organization never did. Yes, but not the Dallas Mavericks never did. I agree with you. This ownership never did.
Okay,
But the Dallas who hired him Yes, Mark Cuban did believe in him.
You looking for a semantic, but
No,
I'm not
you're looking
fight
for
it.
semantics. I say keep it honest. You're absolutely right.
That's honest.
No,
That's
not
honest.
You
They
said
didn't.
Dallas. That's not honest.
That's Dallas.
The whole time Luka was there, the previous owners wasn't there.
That's Dallas. They are Dallas.
So when he first got hired, right before these owners, you telling me Mark Cuban didn't believe in him?
Mark Cuban is not the one.
No.
Off on
You said
the
Dallas the whole time he was there.
He's not at Dallas now.
The whole
He's not Dallas now.
No,
He probably did, but
listen-
he's
listen
not
to what
Dallas
you're saying
now.
Listen to what you just said. You said the whole Dallas. So when he was first hired,
Dallas
was
don't.
Dallas.
They don't. They shipped him out
this is what I'm saying.
without him
You
knowing.
said Dallas, the whole Dallas time. You said the whole
Dallas.
Dallas. So when he first got there, when he was hired, Mark Cuban didn't believe in him.
No,
You gonna say that with a straight face and say that?
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that
And you
because
know
he
you
left
lying.
out. He didn't. He didn't keep going with the
He
with the ownership
sold
with
the
him.
team.
He sold the team.
So when he first,
So
you gonna hire
in a
somebody-
case, in a weird case, you could probably say he didn't believe in that either. He had to sell it. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know
Really,
what
bro?
Mark Cuban believed in. I know
Really,
what
bro?
this crop of
Really, bro?
Dallas. I know what Dallas organization right here believes in, and it's not Luka. It's not Luka. I can't go off of what the old folks did because they sold it. The new crop, it's
Okay.
clear they never did.
Okay,
So that's
so say
Dallas.
that. That's Dallas.
That's
now.
Dallas Mavericks.
Today, yes,
That's Dallas Mavericks.
today.
I mean, yesterday, tomorrow, next year.
Since
I
they
mean, that's
took
how it
over.
is.
Since they took over, but you can't say that Dallas did not believe in him because they invested. That's why they brought Kyrie and a lot of pieces over there. Yes, so
Oh, that's why they brought Kyrie.
they tried to get Kyrie.
From what it looked like right now, it looked like they brought Kyrie to be a replacement.
If I'm not
So
mistaken,
they didn't believe.
if I'm not mistaken,
They caught the best
if
person.
I'm not mistaken, Mark Cuban was still the owner when Kyrie came over. His plans was
I don't
different. Yes, he
so.
was. Yes, he was. I do know that. When it comes to the business boy, he was still the owner. He brought Kyrie over, right? When he brought Kyrie over, his plans was different for the team. When he sold it, their plans was different with what they got to look for and what they got to spend. It was different. Again, this is semantics, like you said, but the now owners do not believe in Luka. They're not going to get that man. that
Dallas don't
Supermax
believe.
contract.
I'm sorry. They don't. They shipped off they face. I'm sorry. There's nothing you gonna say to change that. They
I
shipped
have
off
to-
their face.
Like I
And
said,
with that being the case,
keep it
now
factual.
he's over there to potentially be the face of the Lakers. Potentially, maybe,
man, stop.
potentially.
HR baby in house. What's up, baby?
Because the Lakers probably gonna fumble this too. They became the worst team. They became the worst team out of this.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No,
They became
didn't.
the worst team
No,
out
they
of this.
didn't.
They definitely did.
You can't say that. You
They
don't
did.
have no idea.
Yeah, because they gave up their best player.
Who?
The Lakers.
LeBron's still there.
They gave no hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
You said they gave it their best.
Hell outta here.
LeBron's still
LeBron
there.
is not their best
LeBron
player.
is the better player in the league. They're the most young players right now playing. What the hell are you talking about?
He's not better
They gave
than
him their best
AD.
player.
He's not better than AD. Stop it. He's not better
Boy, you
than
lost your
AD.
damn mind.
He's not
This
better
boy
than
said
AD.
LeBron James is not better than Anthony Davis. Okay.
He's not.
okay.
He's
Uh-uh.
not. That's just
You
fact.
asinine to the 5th to the 10th power, bro. You done lost your damn mind.
Dude, you don't even watch games. I'm
I
not
ain't gotta watch
I'm not
the game.
gonna
I
say
can
this
tell
for
you
you.
that.
I'm not gonna say this for
Stevie
you.
Wonder can tell you that goddamn LeBron
Hey,
James is better
hey,
than
hey,
AD.
No, Stevie Wonder would say you need to be quiet because AD just went for 40 and 20, and LeBron James barely crocked into the 20.
Because he wanted to.
Stop it. Get
LeBron
on.
James can wake up and
Get on,
take
get on.
AD any day.
Get on, man. I ain't been through this with you. I
You
been
ain't got
through this with
to.
you. They gave up their best
You
player.
ain't got to. Anybody would tell you right now LeBron James
That
is
you're
still
wrong.
better than Anthony Davis.
Anybody
Stop.
would tell you that you're wrong. Anybody that actually watch football, basketball would tell you that you're wrong right now. AD is the clear better
So,
player on that team.
in your opinion, bro. But go ahead.
It's facts.
no
What do you mean?
It ain't no
There's
fact.
facts behind it.
Ain't
He
no fact.
leads in half of their stats, including scoring.
Not
He
throughout
leads
the whole
in that.
season. He's down most of the damn season.
Joe, get on, bro.
Isn't
He-
that boy, ain't he down most of the season?
no, he
He's hurt
hasn't.
most of the season.
He was not hurt most of the season at all. He just got hurt, and he still
And
played.
he was hurt last year. That was the biggest problem with him they had. Stop it. That's what they complained about because he couldn't stay healthy.
Joe,
Stop
and,
it.
and even doing that, he was the best player on the
he ever
team.
played.
And even doing that, he was still the best player on the
You
team.
can't be the best player when you ain't playing.
Oh my God, you get yo, bro. You trying to find a point to feel
It
right?
ain't no point.
You trying to find a point to feel right?
You cannot be the best player. You ain't playing.
He was clearly the best player on that team.
He's not durable.
He's clearly the best player on that team, and they gave up their best player. Period. I'm not. It's nothing to argue with you about because you just clear wrong. You just clear wrong.
Okay.
You just clear wrong.
Okay.
Anybody that's gonna watch basketball is gonna tell you AD was clearly the best player, and LeBron been on the decline for about 5 years.
LeBron is on a decline because he wants to be.
Look, speaking of LeBron, I ain't been doing this with you. I ain't been doing this with you because you just saying BS. You just saying BS.
No, I'm just saying
BS. You don't even know what you're talking about. You just saying BS.
Okay.
You're saying BS.
Okay, bro. Keep it moving.
Now, speaking of LeBron, apparently CBS Sports tried to get him tangled up in a little shenanigan in part of the said trade. Right here it said, and I quote, LeBron had grown frustrated with Anthony Davis. NBA Insider sports writer with some insights on how things happened and what made the Lakers come to this point. I'm gonna let him go into it.
At the time, there was talk within the Lakers organization that LeBron James had grown a little frustrated with Anthony Davis. It wasn't that necessarily AD was going to be traded. We obviously didn't report that on CBS Sports. It was just, hey, this is something to keep an eye on. LeBron is frustrated with AD, and he doesn't think that it's working. And that's because LeBron has very, very high expectations. And you fast forward a year later, obviously that reporting, really that information from Lakers sources was accurate, very angry. But at the time, there was talk within the Lakers organization that LeBron James had grown a little frustrated with Anthony Davis.
Now LeBron has since came out reposting the tweet saying you're an effing lie. Now this is my response back to LeBron. You've been rumored to have something to do with some of everything that happens with a team that you own. Whether this is Miami, whether this is Cleveland, the multiple times you own it, it's definitely when you was with the Lakers. I'm surprised you responded to this. Because you make it seem right. This is nothing new when they say LeBron has or he was frustrated or yada yada
it's
yada.
Important for him to get this straight because I think everybody got blindsided on this trade. I don't think nobody knew, and I think he will make sure he wants to make sure AD knows, bro. I had nothing to do with this trade at all. Nothing that I said, nothing that I did, nothing about Clutch Sports or anything. So there's a time to speak. This would have been one of them. This would have been one of them. This would have been one of them
because he had more egregious things being said about him that he didn't say anything about when it was going on with D Wade. No, it wasn't. It's talking about trades. I'm not talking about his personal life.
Yeah,
but when he was doing the trades with D Wade and the things when he was leaving from Miami and how he was with Pat but
that was his personal business though.
This was basketball.
This is about AD, a guy he didn't play with for a couple of years, man.
He played with this dude for 4. This was still the same discourse. This ain't nothing new. This is how it was when they was talking about Kyrie. He ain't say none of that when Kyrie had left, and we know he was behind that.
But that's why he ain't saying that. That's why he ain't saying that. He probably had something. He probably had something to do with that, sir.
But there's some of any time when somebody is moved that they blame LeBron.
Okay, LeBron.
Him saying this gives more credence to it than it does him being quiet.
Honestly, I don't think LeBron had nothing to do with this. I think this was a genie bus and Dallas Mavericks decision. I think it was a great decision for both teams because I don't think whatever they had going on, it wasn't going anywhere no time soon with the way it was. Right, switching things up is probably going to make both of those players better. Now, fans of them gonna say, well, need here or there, but Anthony Davis wasn't going to do anything more under LeBron James' tutelage. And Luka was not going to do anything more working with Clay and Kyrie. What you see is what you got, right? Defensively, they wasn't going to be that great. Moving both of them, Luka have an opportunity to become a better player under LeBron tutelage. And Anthony Davis get a chance to go to Dallas and play in a position, as you stated to me when we were debating, in the position that he regularly plays in and play along Kyrie that's going to complement him because Kyrie don't need to be the man with the ball. You see what I'm saying? Kyrie is going to make him actually look even better than he did with LeBron at the end of the day. And they got a defensive part on there where Anthony Davis is going to do his thing yet. So I think both teams actually won. Now, who's going to be the better team fast? I think the Dallas Mavericks will because they're set more so than the Lakers. But I think the Lakers has the opportunity to build around Luka for the long term because Luka is a bigger superstar than Anthony Davis at any time of the day right now. Right now, if you ask who the bigger the superstars is in the league, Luka is one of them. Anthony Davis is not. And LA is all about superstars.
Okay. I mean, I disagree with the other part, but yeah, Luka is a bigger star.
That's what I'm saying. So if you gave the Lakers a chance to have Anthony Davis or Luka, they're gonna take Luka Doncic all day long.
That's why I ain't want shit. But I got you. I'm with you. Now outside of
I want you to remember this now. So if they fuck around and win a goddamn championship,
win
with Luka in the next 2 years.
Oh hell no, they ain't got no cap for that. They got it. They got to empty out cap for that what they didn't hit or what they already hit this year.
Hey,
so they're gonna be behind the 8 ball next year.
Okay,
they can't afford people.
Okay,
folks, you would have to bring in folks that
let me ask you this question:
cut
did you
just to play with Luka?
Hold on, did we see this coming? No,
no, but it also made sense that it happened because now you got.
If I would have told you last week that Luka was going to the Lakers, you said get the hell out of here.
You talking about the
if I would have said to you last week, you said get the fuck out of here.
He don't want to argue with what's facts. So
you gonna find
a point. You gonna find a point.
If I would have said to you last week, Luka is going to the Lakers, what you would have said to me?
No, that wouldn't happen. Are you happy? That's not a point that was argued. I'm saying the real point is because you said, would you see? No, but at the same point of not seeing it, it still made sense for both folks. You saying, do you see Luka in the future in next 2 years? I'm saying they can't afford people to put around him. So he ain't going to get nowhere in the next 2 years.
I'm going to leave this alone. I don't think they have to afford to find defensive players because you don't have to be the best defensive player to get good defensive players to win a championship.
Okay. So Luka just scoring all the points too, right? And Luka finna create for folks. That's just defensive players.
Hold on. I said you don't need the top notch. You don't need to be a superstar to be a defensive player. You need to get good defensive players on their team. That's not going to cost you a shitload of money. You got LeBron James and Luka. Most teams are built around two superstars. For real. Think about it now. And then you got key role players. All you got to do is find some key role players. I'm not saying they are going to win, but I'm not going to count them out. I don't count the Golden State out. I don't count the Lakers out.
Golden State has a better chance.
But I would say, and I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. But I always say this: I never count the King James out if he's on the floor. If he wants to win, if he got a decent squad, if he got a decent squad around them, this is what I'm gonna say for LeBron James. And I'm not a LeBron James fan. That motherfucker will find a way to carry them across the finish line. That's what I will say. And having Luka in his backcourt is not good as Kyrie. But he would rather have Luka than have Anthony Davis in his backcourt when it came down to the end part of the game.
Okay, let's just move on because you just saying stuff.
Okay, if you say so.
Stop it. Because that didn't even make basketball.
So what you trying to say? You rather have Kyrie? You rather have Anthony Davis than Kyrie?
LeBron would rather have Anthony Davis than Luka. That's what you just said.
Yes,
you just said he would rather have Luka than Anthony.
Yes,
Stop
I think so.
They didn't even make basketball.
So you know what? I thought about it. Definitely call me back like in the fall when football is like really popping.
Oh no.
I can debate all day.
We got such for you, baby. Don't you go nowhere. You hold tight.
I hate basketball.
Oh, you fine.
Word.
You good.
I really hate baseball, and next is basketball. But we can talk about football all day.
Oh no, but we got you though.
No, I mean you come back next week.
Let's move on.
Next week.
Let's move on. Let's go look at some stuff she can talk about.
Did you call me? Oh, I thought you.
No. All righty. Next up.
I ain't called you Keisha.
I swear it sounded like he said it. That's okay to the people.
No, I didn't call you Keisha. No. You Chef Pickens to me.
I will beat her today.
You Velvet Cakes to me.
All righty. First things first. We gotta go ahead and get into the Grammys. Shout out to the folks at the Grammys. The Grammys is filled with nothing but stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the prelude to what I'm gonna get into over here. Because the Grammys probably outdid itself. All right. Now, if
I
if,
didn't
you,
watch the Grammys.
if you didn't know,
I-
you didn't know anything,
I turned it on and I didn't know none of the music, so I was like, yeah, okay.
you don't listen to music for real.
Did you know the music on the Grammys?
So I am a big Beyonce fan, very big Beyonce fan, but I don't really like country music. But shout out to Beyonce and shout out to Pink Beard here in Birmingham, Alabama. I think she shouted him out.
She did.
Shout out to Pink Beard.
But my question is, did y'all know the music? Okay, all y'all listen
No,
to
I ain't
the
gonna
show,
lie.
did y'all when they was up there playing them music and them seeing them folks on the
No.
stage dancing and singing their
No.
songs? Did y'all relate?
I mean, but you disconnected.
Not just me. I'm asking y'all.
So honestly, I did not watch it. 1, 2, I'm not into country music, so I'm really
So I
not
said she
in-
knew the music. Okay,
Yeah, I'm not into the whole Cowboy Carter. I love Beyonce, but I'm more of a
but it
big
was
Beyonce old music fan. The Renaissance doesn't really touch me. It's the old music that touched me. So
Oh, yeah.
I, mean, it
I
sounds
started
good,
watching
I
in the
listened to it.
beginning, and the first few acts, I was like, okay, who is these folks? Because they had a lot of different acts that came up, and I don't even remember the name, but it wasn't people that I knew. So I knew I was just completely out of touch. Then I flipped back and forth to see, and I think I seen Nicki Minaj. She was giving out some kind of award to somebody that a young lady won. They had the braids in her hair. Wow. Okay. But yeah, but at the end of the day, I think the Grammys probably was cool. But I think I have outgrown the Grammys.
I think a lot of us have outgrown live award shows because let's be honest, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is really entertaining us.
But when you
It's-
got people coming up butt naked and with houses on their head, it's a
But
different.
No,
It's-
wait. Don't go too fast now.
It's-
Don't
it's
go
a
too
little
fast.
different.
Why do we need
'Cause
them?
we gonna
It
talk
was
about that.
okay. I didn't start to get good until after an hour and a half. See, I didn't even stay that long. See, people knew what I was talking about because they had some people up there, man. If you was a music fanatic or a certain genre, you knew what the hell what it was about. The Grammys ain't for me. The Grammys is for the 20-year.
And then it kind of is not good for them either. It's
I
kinda-
don't like
they're
when you do that.
disconnected too.
It's,
The
it's,
Grammys ain't for me.
it's for any age bracket.
Shit.
You just don't tune into music. If you still was into R&B, the Grammys had what you wanted for R&B. If you was still
Did you watch it?
Did you
Yeah.
watch it? You
I
wanted
ain't
to
watched the
watch-
whole
You
thing.
wanted to watch it, or you watched?
I watched the portions that I tune into. So
Okay.
the country thing, I was trying to see if Beyonce finally won something.
Yeah. which
I watched the last court category because that's when they put all music on the same pedestal,
Okay.
and they got with the big four,
Okay.
which we're gonna get into. I watched all the hip hop ones. I definitely tuned into that one, and I
Okay.
watched the
Which ones
R&B
did you?
and the rock one because
see-
that's I wanted to see if the folks I tune in on R&B is gonna get they just due. If the new artist is, I'm in the music.
But see, when I saw the hip hop one and they said Kendrick, I was like, okay, he gonna get the rest of them.
Yeah.
I already knew he finna run the board, so I wasn't sense of watching no more.
Y'all going too fast. Damn, slow
No,
down.
but I'm just saying, but when I saw that, right, when the Kendrick part came up, I was like,
Build it up, bro. We finna get there.
Okay,
we
go
finna
ahead.
get there.
Take us
God,
there.
dog, I gotta go. Have fun with it. Shit.
Take us there, Captain.
All right. First thing first, the red carpet. Let's talk about the red carpet
Okay.
first. Okay. Now, I do want to give him his just due because that was pretty fast.
Miss Kenya,
Yes.
I want to go with you to the Grammys next year.
Man.
No,
we
hold
ain't
on,
going
hold
to no
on,
Gram- we
hold
not
on.
Going to no.
I need you to go to the Grammys with me next year.
No, we're not going to no Grammys. We're not doing the Grammys. We're doing
What?
something different.
No,
okay?
but we ain't got to go inside, but we need to walk the red carpet.
And then we're gonna go somewhere else. And get
We can go
something to
somewhere
eat.
else, yes. But what I need you to do, I want you to wear Kanye's wife outfit.
I knew you was with some BS.
Oh,
I knew
know
you was
what?
with some
I was
BS.
gonna say that
I
I,
knew you
don't
was
have
with some
enough
BS.
body for that, but she's kind of slim too. She looks good. She's cute, but Kim did it better. Kim is still doing it better. Don't make that face. Kim is doing it better. Kim is on point, honey.
Wait, where we
Kim Kardashian.
where we going? Where we going?
She looked good.
Exactly, sure.
Because when Kim did it, oh, she shocked the world. When this right here did it, she looked like she's in captivity.
No, she's just like she's copying Kim.
Yes, and she looked
She's
like she
copying
needs to
Kim.
blink if she's in trouble. You
Very
know that's
true.
what it looked like.
Very true.
Oh, she's a mess.
Okay, I didn't caught up. Where we going?
Okay,
Yeah, I want to start with that one. You want to talk
Conquer
about?
that.
Let's go with Let's talk about the naked folks, bro. Let's talk about the naked folks.
Okay, with the nakedness. Yeah, this one.
All
right
right.
here.
So
Is
Kanye
Get his
West,
pizza?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Kanye West, and I don't even know how you say her name.
Doesn't she look like she's getting held
Bianca
against her will?
Sensori.
Sensori.
She look like she's getting held against her will. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, when you do say the
will.
blink part, she do look like you
Like I said, bro,
Yeah.
she
say
look.
blink.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kanye West and his wife.
Mm.
Yeah, because he married her, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we don't even know that because she's a non-fact.
But my whole thing is, bro, she is a Kim Kardashian prototype copy.
Yeah, she really is.
I mean, if you look at her, she looks like.
Because I think
the
she
great
is
value. She's
she is
pretty.
Colombian. So
And he found another woman that would do what he want her to do.
So that tell you a lot about
Hey, Terry.
Kanye. That tells you a
Yeah.
lot about either he has a type or he is not
He
over
got. He
her.
definitely got a type.
nah, he
Or he's
got a
not-
type.
He definitely
or
got
he's
a type.
not over her.
He liked her. He liked
He turned her into Kim Kardashian.
he liked
Yes.
him. He liked what's her name? Amber Rose. Yeah, he got a
Amber
type.
Rose is different.
How?
Okay, really, Amber Rose and Kim don't really look alike.
They
No,
don't.
no,
No, they do not.
That's not
No,
what
they
I'm
do
talking
not.
about for the type. That's not what I'm talking about for the type.
What you mean? But what they can do and how promiscuous they are.
I wouldn't say promiscuous because
Mhm.
I don't think Kim is as promiscuous. I don't think
Somebody
Kim
on
is
TikTok
that
say,
as the new girl in Amber
hey,
Rose.
you know, it's Miss Terry say on TikTok. Well, we know his type ain't black.
Okay, tan but not black.
I mean, that's one point. I was gonna get into that.
They all look alike.
But that was the
Go
other,
ahead,
that was the
Miss
other
Sarah.
thing, and y'all kind of said it. He
Except for Amber.
can get stuff out of them.
Amber does not look there. She's not in the same category as a Kim and this
Why
lady
not?
here, Bianca.
No, she's
She
not.
is not.
Why not?
She okay? Maybe she has.
When she was with him, why not?
okay,
she's
maybe
not.
she has the model type. Maybe
Mhm.
the aesthetic.
What?
But the
What-
look,
hold on,
no.
hold on. What? I'm not talking about look.
Okay.
No, she don't look like her.
Okay,
I was talking about to the point
a
of
certain category.
you can get stuff out of them. When she was with
Oh,
him,
okay.
I
what made
think-
you not think that?
I think with Amber Rose, with him, he could get her to a point.
Which
could
is
get
why
her
he
past-
had to go find somebody
that- but
else.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why I say Kim and this young lady here is different because he could take them past what Amber Rose would do. Amber Rose is still got that little hood in her.
But Joe,
I think
Joe,
Kim
to that,
does too a little bit, just
but-
a little.
but you still saying the same thing though. You still saying the same thing because
Just
Amber Rose was what he could see he can get away with.
mhm. Well, no, I don't think he could get away with a lot.
No,
of stuff
that's
with
what I'm
Amber.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
He can see what he can get away with.
Okay,
Not to
what he
say
can.
that he got away with everything.
I got you. Mhm.
He got away with more with Kim than
And
he
gets-
did with Amber Rose.
and he can get away with more with this one.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
He
he-
likes freedom and control.
So, in other words, he's dumbing down when it comes to dating.
Yeah, that's why we keep saying with her, oh, you because you doing stuff that
But-
Kim do,
but
but you
I'ma
also
say
do
this.
stuff that Kim ain't
But
would
I'ma
have never
say
did
this.
right now.
But
Yeah.
but this is what I'm gonna say about this, man. We really got to back up off of Kanye for a minute and say that these women are looking for people or men like
Oh yeah.
him. You know what I mean? Because I remember what was the girl she played in Charms? What was it?
Look now, you up here naming people we can't
Yeah.
remember.
No, but no, it was a young lady. And she was on this TV show. It was called, I think it was called Charms, right? It was like the Three Witches or whatever.
Mhm.
But
I
she-
think I
she-
know what you're talking
But
about.
she was dating Marilyn Manson. You know what I'm saying? And when you saw her at the Grammys or wherever it was she was at, she had a thong on and everything. But when you saw her, she was just wholesome little girl. So what I'm saying is these women that we think like Whitney Houston. I love Whitney. I'll be honest. I was in Japan when Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston was there. The Whitney that we wanted her to be,
Mhm.
that was not her.
Mhm. Mhm.
Whitney was us.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Oh, I know.
Whitney was just when she got off the stage, she was loving, caring, and hood. And there's nothing bad.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is what we think these people are, especially men and women, that's the image that the record labels or the TV people or the movies
yeah.
paint for them, right?
Mhm.
So this young lady right here, whoever she is, Kanye accepts her and allows her to exploit herself, and she's doing it for her man. She's okay with that because her parents is upset with her too.
Mhm.
They think that he's controlling her, but this woman continues to be with him at the end of the day.
And,
I
and,
mean, she
and-
might owe money.
And my parents, they saw the same thing. I mean, I can't say the same exact thing, but they have the same testimony. When I was in high school, they seen Bobby and Whitney at the Hardys out in Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta because that is where I'm from, so they can attest to the same thing too. But let me also say this: Joe said something to me some months ago. That's who you chose. And I remember, I can't apply that saying to every situation, but I'll be honest with you. If this was a fried cook at Bojangles, shout out to Lovely T, because that's what she always say. I'm shouting out everybody. Ain't nobody sponsoring, are they? Anyway.
We have a guest sponsor today.
Yes. But anyway, she's choosing that life because, first of all, he has money. He probably has something else too. We ain't gonna talk about it. But if this was a regular schmegular,
let me ask you this question: do you think Kanye landed down for real?
Wait a minute.
It really don't matter because when you have money like that, who really cares? There are some women.
So y'all don't care. So with the money, he ain't got to lay it down.
So let me tell you something.
I want to know.
When you're a woman with integrity and morals, then yes, it does matter. Certain things matter. But when you're just like, you know what? Either I'm gonna get with somebody who don't have nothing, or I'm gonna get with somebody who has something and do the same thing. I'm gonna go with the person who has something. So would she have done this with a fry cook at Bojangles or KFC? Absolutely not. Kanye, absolutely yes. Come on now, he has money. I would have probably been right next to him too if I got all my bills paid.
So let me ask you a question: if Kanye had the money that he had, right, and he said he wants you to get butt naked and go,
I probably would, Joe. You just seen how not no offense to you, how I denied you, but then I said yes to Kanye. Don't get mad at me.
Deny me or what?
Nothing. We can't catch it. But anyway,
what the hell?
You see how I just said
in it?
I just said yes.
Nephew, that's just fucking up all my games. What the hell? What was that? What the? Hold on.
It was a little shade.
Hold on, nephew. What the hell was that?
It was a little shade.
She done came in and blew up my spot. Then she done blew me up on social media too.
Yes, that's the reason why I got my praises out for him right now, like in the beginning of the show. And
because she was gonna come out with some BS.
Yes, and it was gonna go downhill from
Hey,
there.
I need you to go ahead and let everybody know you were joking on that bullshit because you put my play right now. Don't be doing that. Don't you be doing that.
I wouldn't.
I mean, if Joe Lockett paying all my bills like Kanye, of course I'm saying
I ain't paying none of your goddamn bills. I ain't paying
well,
that
then I'm
one.
gonna be fully closed.
Well, okay, I ain't paying none of your bills. Shit, what the hell? Can't blow up my goddamn spot. What the hell? Hold on, she came with the studio and blew up the spot. Then she gonna come on the internet and tell me what I do. I ain't do shit. I'm sitting down there talking to.
No. She denied you.
I'm just keeping it real.
Wow.
It's not you.
It's me.
It's
me.
The person with the problem.
Hold on, she got a whole man. She got here blowing up my goddamn spot. Really?
I'm
That's
the
what you
one
do?
with the problem.
Yeah, you are. When you let these folks know you blowing up my spot, this shit ain't true. Because these folks got to see me for the rest of the thing. Because they already think I'm fucking everybody and I'm not.
Ooh.
You ain't never finna escape this.
Look, let me tell you
never
something.
finna escape
I'm not in
this.
Joe's business. I don't know what Joe is doing.
But you always just put it out there like you was. The hell?
But if he said Kenya come stand next to me at a red carpet, I'm gonna say no. But if Kanye said do it, then I'm gonna say yes.
But if Joe had the money for it.
Yeah.
What if I had Kanye money?
Hey, well, where you want me to meet you at? Keeping it real, I ain't like these other people.
Yeah, keep it straight.
Okay, kumbaya and I'm in church on Sundays. No, ma'am. You see what
Bridget said she don't think
Yeah.
he laying down the pipe. Erica said no because I have integrity. Erica said she ain't doing. Erica, you in love with Mark and stop.
Yeah.
I'm glad she has integrity, but as a single woman, Erica, baby, I ain't got.
Erica be able to come in, man. She got a whole happy man at home.
Yeah, he can compromise.
I don't have
You know
no
what I'm saying?
real.
Erica like, I ain't doing that.
That's good.
Her boy, her man be all over her.
That-
Man, what he be watching it?
Yeah,
she
he be watching
don't.
the feed and stuff. Man,
She don't be doing nothing. She with me.
That's good, but as a single person,
I mean, yeah, single life, you can compromise a little bit.
I'm talking. When I say single, I mean not married.
Well, alrighty. But but with that being said, I look, they saying that he was put out of
Hey,
the
don't be looking at
Grammys.
me. Your man come and whoop your ass. I ain't gonna do none of
Oh,
that.
no, I'm a fight.
They're saying that Kanye West he was put out of the Grammys. Is the rumor. Now I will fact check it after, but they're saying the rumor was that Kanye West, because of this little stunt, they kicked him out of the
Thanks for the
Grammys
follow,
and he was
Kristen.
sent home. That is a lie.
Mm.
That's been confirmed from folks at the Grammys
Mhm.
because they said Kanye West came up, told her to do the little thing, and left and got in his car.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you why I kind of believe that. I sort of believe that just doing a small segment on a reality show, just doing small.
Mhm.
Sometimes what we see on TV is not what it really is behind the scenes.
Mhm.
So they might have said that, but he might have stayed.
This the crazy part. He hosted the after party.
Okay, then. Okay.
Well, see, I
He
think
hosted the
Erica
after
said he
party.
wasn't invited, but okay, he wasn't invited. But again, who cares?
That's so.
Well, I don't.
You
But
take
who,
the fun out when you say
Well,
who cares.
Shout
Well,
out to
bro.
Erica.
but bro, who cares about Kanye and what he's invited to the Grammys? Now he didn't get no. He ain't made no music. The Grammys about music. He ain't did that. He got his wife butt naked. We don't care.
Not this year, no.
Like I said, we don't care. We don't care about Kanye being on the carpet or being invited inside. I could care less if he was there or not. Only reason why he made an appearance because only why we talking because his wife was butt naked. That's it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Nobody cares.
this is why I say you would still if he was there and he did something to somebody else, or he was making a scene somewhere else.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Kanye at this point. He's irrelevant. At this point, he's irrelevant this year. Like you would say, bro. No, this is what you would say. No, this is your shit you would say. He's irrelevant right now. He ain't did shit in the last year. I'm learning from you.
You're
Don't do
not
that.
learning right. You're not learning right. You can at
He
least
ain't
learn the
done
right
nothing.
way. You can at least learn the right way
He ain't done nothing.
for the Grammys go round. He
Yeah.
still dropped music this year.
But
I mean, but
if-
you got to get it right. He still dropped
but
music. This
anything
year.
for us to talk about.
No, nothing
Okay, then.
nothing where he was nominated for the Grammys. That's
Okay,
why I
then.
said on that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if
I'm
you gonna
gonna
use
follow
me,
your-
use me right.
I'm gonna use how I want to use you.
Yeah, no, only stop.
I'm gonna use how I want to use.
Pause. wait a minute.
Hey, give me my Diddy.
Yes.
Hey, give me my Diddy off.
Stop. See that? He just do stuff to antagonize me, man.
Hold on. We've become Charlamagne and DJ Envy.
No. no.
I mean,
No.
you got the complexion, both of y'all.
We do, don't we? And I'm sitting in the same seat that Charlamagne sits in. DJ Envy.
Shout out to Breakfast Club.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
I'm shouting
Hey,
every
hold
time
on.
out.
And you, Angela Yee.
Well, I'm not as
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
as
get
complexion.
out.
She just
Yeah,
with
just
the
hilarious.
mess.
You're just hilarious.
She just with the
I
mess.
can't do jokes like her. But
No,
yeah,
she just
shout
with
out
the
to her.
mess.
Yeah, she just was
Shout
the
out to her and that fine boyfriend she got. Is that her boyfriend or her baby daddy?
baby dad.
Shout out to her.
Who?
Fine. Fine.
Who?
Just hilarious.
Just hilarious.
Baby daddy.
Who is her
I can
baby
see why
daddy?
she got pregnant.
She is public with him, but she is not public
Who's
with
the
him.
And
baby daddy?
that's the way she's supposed to keep it. Shout
Who
out
is
to
her
just
baby daddy?
I think
little,
somebody that she
Hispanic,
know.
thank you for the love.
Yeah, it's just
Somebody
somebody she know.
Hispanic. No, he's mixed, I think.
I don't know.
If you can pull up on the screen, please do. I just want to look at it for evidence.
I'm not looking up just hilarious.
I just want to see him real quick.
Exactly.
Oh my god. But no. I don't think he's famous. for
He's
any
not,
one
but
thing.
hey,
But
Hey, you know
I
something?
started
Her
making
just-
Just Pickens first time in our studio, she looking like, man, y'all got screens up in here and everything. Y'all
Let me tell
got
you something, baby. When I was at the studio in Homewood, you remember when we was
Yeah,
at the studio in
in the radio
Homewood?
station. Yeah.
That was a good old. I'm not gonna say sirloin. What's the steak above sirloin? I should know this. Not
Meat-
name
medium
it.
rare.
No. I said a steak, a grade.
Oh,
above.
great.
Let's
Oh,
say
okay.
sirloin. I want
Filet
to say
mignon?
no. That's too. No. When we was at the studio,
That's too much.
that was a ribeye. Let me tell you this right here. In this studio right here, this is a T-bone porterhouse, honey.
Ooh, okay.
Jonah
Okay.
upgrade. I am just in awe. So if I'm looking crazy, like I ain't never been nowhere before in my life, that's the reason why.
She
Because
sees
I know
buses.
where I came from.
She see screens, she see everything.
Sponsorships.
The only thing
Sponsorship.
the only thing he need to do is get some good bottled water because I'm drinking straight out the tap, honey.
It's bottled water in there.
I ain't see it.
It's in the refrigerator.
The Fuji. I ain't see that.
No.
Fuji,
I bought my own
He have his
Fuji.
own Fuji.
I have my own Fuji.
No, you got great value with value. It
But I
brings
got the tap. We ain't gonna tell where it's coming
hey,
from.
great value brings great value brings value. You know what I'm saying? You better drink that great value.
Oh,
You got
let
a
me tell
value.
Let me tell. Can I say? I'm gonna say this real quick. He always think wherever he go, he think he is okay. I'm not a Christian, but he think he is Jesus the Christ. Wherever he go, let me tell you
Jesus
why.
the Christ.
He think he is Jesus Devontae Christ. Okay, let me tell you
The
why.
middle name.
Because every time he come up in my shop, right? People start calling. I start getting orders. My board is filled. So Friday, he came up in my shop. My bakery. For anybody who knows, Birmingham, Alabama, 2466 Old Springville Road. Shout out to the people that's watching me What's up, y'all? Okay, what's up? Oh, Jabbo say, hey, y'all.
What's up, Jabbo?
I love Jabbo.
I gotta get Jabbo. You gotta come to the show, baby.
Yes, he have to.
We need to get you and Kenya on the same show.
But let me tell you what Jesus Devontae Christ did over here.
Devontae.
So, yes. So
What's my new name?
Devontae.
Jesus Devontae Christ.
Christ. Okay.
No, don't give him the other part. Just give him Devontae.
No.
Devontae.
Give me my whole motherfucking name. Hell no. Play with me. Motherfucker, you play with me. Jesus Devontae Christ.
Buddy.
I'm Jesus Devontae Christ.
Yeah, say Jesus. Shit.
He's
Don't-
Jesus Morales Christ.
Nah,
He
I like
Spanish.
Devontae. Jesus Devontae Christian. Hey, Jesus Devontae Christian.
Man, you know.
Let me tell you what he did. So anytime he come up in my shop, I get orders, phones start ringing, all this other good stuff, right? He come up there Friday. So this is what happened. The lights went off. It was Friday, right?
It was right.
The lights went off. We trying to figure out what happened. Dunkin'
I
Donuts
had
still
no
got their
idea.
lights. Publix had their lights. Everybody had their lights except for my strip. I thought it's because Alabama Power was like, you know what? Your bill is high. Let's go ahead and cut you off today. But they ain't do me like that. Everybody was cut off. So I'm looking around. Tell me why. I promise you this, nephew. I am not lying because you know I'm not trying to put too much sauce on this man right here.
Because he gonna sauce it up.
Okay, right.
But don't communicate.
The darn lights came on in my bakery, and a few seconds later he walked in there. So in other words,
I was pulling up.
when he pulled up, the lights came on. When he walked in, he was like,
Yes.
I was like, you know what, Satan? You need to stop coming in.
And you know what she said to me? She's like, I don't even want to give you this goddamn credit. What she said to me, I don't even want to give you this goddamn credit. But every time you done walked up here, my lights been off all these hours, and then you walk in, the lights off. I said, "You." I told you I bring you good stuff, baby.
When I went to my neighbors, I said, hey, do you all know the
Yeah,
reason
she
why the
went to the
light?
next door and tried to
Yeah.
motherfucking change it, bro.
I said, do you know the reason why the light went on?
The
I
neighbor said,
said,
nope.
no, we don't know. We don't know. We don't even know why they came on.
Try to rationalize it.
Yes, because anytime the lights go off, we know somebody hit the pole. They working on the electricity. No, that was like, girl, we don't even know. It's a miracle.
Okay, so
This Devontae Christ.
hey y'all. So Chef Pickens on the show today. She's cooking us a meal. I have no idea what she's in there getting ready to cook for us, but we're glad to have her on the show. But real talk, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, nephew. This really has more to do with, I think, good energy. And like I always tell her, when good energy vibes together, good things happen. Right. And so whenever, because sometimes when we would talk, she was like, business is bad. And I'd be like, business is gonna be good. I said, stay on the phone. And this is what I would tell her. She know this. I said, stay on the phone with me, right? And the next 15, 20 minutes, I said, you're gonna get some business, right? I always say that. I be joking with her, right? But what wound up happening?
Somebody gonna call me. Matter of fact, on my way here, I had two customers that I've been talking to. One of them, I'm trying to make sure they're a real person. If they are a real person, it's gonna pay me a nice lump sum. The other one, I've done business with her 3 years ago. And let me tell you this about what I had to understand about business. Just because somebody comes to you, okay, when they come to you, right, and they order something, you're thinking to yourself, did they like me? And the profession that I am in, everybody and their mother, literally everybody and their mother, like, this is no joke. They're doing the same thing that I am doing. So the competition is fierce. So I don't have to just worry about Eggers and worry about,
She calling her name.
Oh, they ain't sponsoring, but I'm gonna go ahead and call your name out. Or Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts. It's the mom and pop one that I am in competition with. And when you have someone like Mr. Joe Lockett be like, everything gonna be okay, just keep it going. I kid you not, I was driving, I was on my way here, and I had got two calls, and I was like, oh, cool. And one of the calls was a lady that I did a cake for 3 years ago, and she was like, oh my goodness, I remember you. I like the cake. I wanted to do this. I wanted the same as that cake. I'm gonna event plan, all this other good stuff. So I would let anybody know. I would tell anyone this: if you have a business, just keep holding on. Because let me tell you, Joe had to tell me this all the time. Hold on. At one time, I was the co-host.
She was.
Before nephew came.
She was the co-host on my show.
I was the Denise, honey.
Yes,
This
she
is
was.
true.
She was.
I'm sorry, Denise was me.
Yeah, she was Denise first. Oh, look at her. Oh Lord.
Tell
Denise.
say something.
Hold on.
Tell Denise say something.
Hold on, Kenya. You finna fuck. Why you doing
I
this?
love Denise, but tell her say something. Tell her say
Hey, you
something.
need to put that wine down, man.
Wait a minute.
Keisha, shout out to Keisha, but tell Denise to say something.
Oh my god.
News story, because listen, my booty calls is messed up right now.
Because I was drinking the
Internet
booty
women
call
is messed
wine.
up.
I was drinking the booty call wine. Okay, so shout out
She
to
went take away all I get
But-
from
Yeah,
our host.
yeah. We don't need to put that on air.
Okay.
We don't. That don't need to go on air. Don't do that.
I accidentally opened
Oh,
it.
hey. Don't need to do that. Let's go to the next door.
I will be buying you another bottle.
Hey, but wait. Really? We ain't gonna make it to your dish. You keep going on there. Stop.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
All righty. Next up.
My friends. You want somebody to blow up your spot? Let them into your private life.
Oh my goodness. Next up. All right, let's go ahead and pivot in. Let's pivot over to
Hey, we gonna let y'all gonna stop
the
drinking.
other side of the red
Y'all gotta stop
carpet.
drinking. This like drink champs. Y'all can't drink no more. Shit.
What you sipping on?
Huh?
Sorry.
A dirty locket.
It's called a dirty
No.
locket. Can we shout
No.
out?
Everybody
Can
know
we-
what dirty locket is.
Can we shout out the liquor?
Everybody know what time dirty locket is,
Can we
baby.
shout out? Can we
Everybody
shout
know
out
it's everybody knows dick and lemonade. Everybody know what time it is.
Yeah. You don't put nothing different in it. And if he gonna make it stronger, he gonna put
I
it in.
put that
really,
infinity,
I really
put
wanted
that-
to shout out the lady who makes
No,
the
but
liquor.
if I'm gonna get dirty locket 2, I'm gonna add the infinite. on top.
Infinite.
Not dirty like it too.
Dirty locket
Mhm.
2.
So feature is his
The
inspiration.
dirty locket 2. The dirty locket 2. Hey, the dirty locket 2 gonna have you butt naked up in here. I ain't gonna lie now. The dirty
Well,
locket 2
that's
gonna
why
have
I'm
you.
drinking water.
Yes.
It is strong. I'm not gonna lie. It is
Yeah, that
strong.
dirty locket, that dickle and lemonade. Ooh.
Now,
Hey,
on the
bro.
other side of the red carpet, I do want to shout out Casanat. He did one of the first
That boy ain't
things
never 2
ever.
feet tall.
I love Castanet.
Kai is
is
he
that
out here
man.
doing it, bro.
He about to take over Diddy.
Wait.
No, not the negative aspect.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You
Where
know,
you
okay,
going?
so you're too young. You weren't born. When Diddy came into the game, how he was,
Okay.
Kai is taking over.
I'm trying to see in what way though.
Because
you
he's
saying?
gonna be okay. The way Diddy was always in front of the camera, his personality, the positive side that we saw as children. We're not.
Okay.
I'm not saying nothing negative about Kai. Please believe that.
No.
But
I know that. I was just trying to see the
But
correlation.
he's picking
but
up that
I'm picking
torch
it
of
up.
entertainment,
Yeah.
of,
Did-
of being out there, being that face of Black positive entertainment.
Yeah. Did it from
Yeah,
all
let me clean that up
purposes
because I like
beforehand.
him.
He was a huge
Yeah.
influence. He influencer before he
Yes,
was
he's
an
a
influencer.
yes, and he's
So I see
a
what you're talking
positive influencer. Influencer.
But with that being said, like I said, Casanat did something that was never done before.
Uh-oh.
First streamed on the red carpet. Now
Okay.
I had to double look at it when I was watching like a clip because he shout out to Elliot Wilson. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but he a big media personality in hip hop that loves controversy. He went and he actually held him accountable on one of the clips, and I was like, okay, is he streaming or is he just invited out? Wait a minute, he's streaming. The fact they allowed him to do that on what is seen as exclusive
Mhm.
on the whole, he literally went up and down the red carpet that whole night.
So let me say this.
that is huge.
So let me say this. Okay. So when you look at what happened with what's going on with Casanat, congratulations to him.
Mhm.
Everything and all this accomplishments that's going on.
Mhm.
But this is no longer about gatekeeping. This is
Exactly.
about who controls eyeballs and eardrums.
What you? I was trying to
Exactly.
pick up where you going.
This is what I said. It's no
Gatekeeping
longer
in
about
what aspect?
gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping
Casanat
in
has
what
nothing
aspect?
to do with the Grammys at all.
No, he doesn't.
And he is not any kind of media.
Mhm.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm telling you. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Mm.
Media that's for the Grammys, but he controls eyeballs and eardrums. He have millions of people who follow him.
This
His
is what,
content is not about music.
this is where I go with that. I don't limit his content to just music. He's been on at least a good 2-year
okay,
run
but
where he was interviewing nothing but
Okay,
music personalities from the labels themselves.
you
so
are
he got a bed to play with. Half
You
of
are
them.
a streamer, right?
Mhm.
And you're 26 years old. And I'm not using it against you. I'm not saying it for you, but
Mhm.
you're 26 years old. What I'm saying is what the Grammys was
Mhm.
it was about NBC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, Fox.
It's not that
Right.
now.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Right.
about journalism
Mhm.
and the magazines or
Right.
anything that dealt with music or hip hop or anything else. It wasn't that your reach also hit
Exactly.
music, right? No, listen to what I'm saying, bro. This is from where I came from now.
Mhm.
And I'm proud of Cassidy.
I'm not
But-
arguing that.
But what I'm saying is
Mhm.
right now, where he is because of the fan base he's built.
Mhm.
And all these companies and corporations right now are going to that because it's more about putting eyeballs and eardrums on our product
Mhm.
because of who you are, which is great. But that's why he's there.
This is why I'm not going with that.
Hmm.
I get it. I get your
Mhm.
point, and I'm not arguing your point. This is why I'm not getting with that. To the same point you said that that whole media sphere right now is not how it was before. With that being the case, most of them are mixed. Most of them are getting into things that's not so catered to a specific niche. With Kai himself, hold on, I'll let you go. For eyeballs and eardrums,
Mhm.
I got you on that. But he also has a bid to play because he's been getting paid from these industries in music. This is the biggest night in music. I get you if you go on just on journalism. No, he ain't that.
No.
But is he not having a bid to play with artists and their labels? He's been having that bid to play for at least 2 years.
Yes.
So he has, I'm saying, he makes sense there. He's
Oh,
not
but
just
this
there
is-
because it's eyeballs and eardrums alone.
Hold on.
He actually has a bid to play with half of the artists that he was talking to. He
But let me say
interviewed
this.
half of them,
But I'm
even the new ones.
Okay, I'm gonna say this though. The Grammys in music is the cream of the crop, right?
It is.
Before this streaming thing, could anybody like Kai for what he does
Nope.
got into
Mm-mm.
red carpet or anything close?
But
Hold on to the Grammys. You
Mm-mm.
could have not. You
no,
you
because
could
this is the
have.
first time this is done.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's why I said. Listen to what I said. Congratulations to him. I'm proud of him.
No, I'm not thinking.
So-
I'm not
so-
thinking it like you putting
Yeah,
them down. I'm
no,
not.
we-
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is the first time it's being done. To your point, I'm agreeing with that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm saying it still makes sense because the labels have been paying him for this.
Okay.
They have been, and it's facts that they have came out. And how long has he came out to say
Yes.
that labels have been paying me to interview their artists? Now you're on the biggest night in music. You have a bid to play with at least half of what we're gonna be looking for
But
these
this is-
artists. He
but-
interviewed some country
think about-
artists
but think
and
about
some
what-
upcoming
but-
hip hop.
Okay, so let's go back to what we're saying. Again, I want everybody to be clear on what I'm saying. So if y'all want to make this shit go viral, I'm saying I love Cassidy. think he's doing great.
I don't think
he's-
nobody taking it like you bashing him.
But I want to say this here. Listen to what you said. Companies paid him to interview their artists. Why did they pay him to interview their artists?
eyeballs and eardrums.
Eyeballs and eardrums.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is my point here. That wasn't his audience. It became his audience once he was paid to do this. And because he was paid to do this, now it makes sense for the Grammys. Not mad at it. But what I'm saying is that when you look at what's going on in streaming, and my point to everybody is you can get to anything that you want to in this business if you control eyeballs and eardrums, something that Ken, I talk about many times. Nephew, I talk about many times. Right now, the market is open. You don't have to go to school for 4 years or 8 years to do
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
If you find a way, and this is why I'm using him as an example, if you find a way to control eyeballs means people watching, eardrums mean people listening, and you can get them on a continuous basis, you can get to the highest levels of any industry and even become the president of the United States of America.
Exactly. And I'm a piggyback off of what Joe said, because really Joe is a different generation, and nephew, you're a different generation. And see, this is and I know y'all probably like, okay, what age have to do with it? A lot. Because back in the day when you were coming up in the 90s and the 80s, there were certain things you had to do to get through the door. You can't just be like, oh, I stream. There was no such thing as streaming in the 90s and the 80s. It was all about, I have to show that I have a talent. I have to show that I have a resume, and I have to show that I'm hungry. These days, all you have to really
Good
do is
point.
have a following.
I go
he's
back
not-
on that.
So he knocked down that whole gatekeeper. So now, if I wanted to go out there and be on TV, I don't even really have to have a resume. I don't have to say I'm on the Joe Lockett show or I've been cooking. All I have to say is I have a million followers and I'm pretty much in the door. It doesn't mean that he's
point.
not talented. It's just saying that the world has changed. And the reason why you're not understanding that, no offense to you, is because you didn't grow up in the 80s. You didn't grow up in the 90s. So you don't know how it was to be hungry and say, hey, this is my resume and let me show you what I can do. Kai Cenat in your generation is like, hey, I got 1 million followers. Then let me show you what I can
and people
do.
are coming after him because he have a
But it's
million
a beautiful
followers.
thing. It's a beautiful
I'm
thing.
happy for him.
This
It's a
is-
beautiful
I-
thing, but some older people will be like,
I
it's
still-
lazy, but it's a different
That's
way
not-
of life.
Thank you for
Y'all,
sharing the show,
but
ladies.
y'all
and
viewing that like shit changed and it didn't.
It didn't change.
No, not to your point that you just made. No, it did not. I'm gonna
Okay.
explain it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and cook.
You said he don't have a resume. He built a resume to be on the red carpet.
But he didn't have
Hold
to
on.
present
I'll
that.
let you go.
Okay,
Let you go.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll let you go.
I'm sorry.
He did make a resume for
Mhm.
being on the red carpet
Mhm.
because he was interviewing music artists.
Mhm.
There
Yeah, he
are
was
other.
paid
Hold
to do
on. Let me go.
Okay, let him go. Let him go.
There
Let
are
him
other
go.
folks bigger than Casanet
Mhm.
that would not make sense. Neither would they call on because they did not do the resume he built up.
Mhm.
He did build in a resume for this to make sense. I'm with you on eyeballs and eardrums, but that's also not going past what he did in order for this to make sense.
For sure.
This wouldn't make
sure.
sense if that the white boy that over there with Kick was doing this.
For sure.
And he got more eyeballs and eardrums.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
wouldn't make sense if another streamer like the gamer dude was there interviewing somebody like a Vibes Cortel or a
For sure.
Beyonce, because he doesn't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
He don't interview.
He was
Kai went
smart.
through with,
He
but
was smart
but
about
I'm
building
saying-
his platform.
I'm saying
I
to
agree
her
with you on
point.
that.
But I got you on that.
Yeah, he was
But I'm
smart.
saying to her point, for the resume and stuff like that, yes. Is there a different avenue and is media different? Yes. I'm
Yeah.
not speaking to that point.
Mhm.
I'm speaking to the fact of the matter is the hustle and the stuff you got to put in for your resume.
Okay.
That's never changed.
His hustle is different.
His
That
hustle
different.
is
So it
different.
has changed.
Yeah.
I'm-
And
but
let
I'm
me
not.
tell you why.
I'm not saying that it's different because
It's
a hustler
different.
is gonna hustle to
Hold
his
on, but-
point.
Okay,
It's
But
different.
but
he
let me say-
he made a resume
Okay,
for
yeah,
this
but
to
let me say
happen.
this. The resume he built now wouldn't have worked.
It sure would not have.
It wouldn't have
The
worked before.
resume he has now would not
Wouldn't have
have
worked.
worked in the 90s and the
It wouldn't have
80s.
worked.
No,
Because
but that
we would
that
have been
would
looking at him
that would
like,
be-
who cares?
but that
follow
would be
you?
that would be
Wouldn't work.
separate from streaming alone. That would be
So
how
this is what
media
I'm telling
changed.
you.
Yes,
He
so-
worked in a different avenue
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it worked for him. But let me also say this.
But that's what I'm saying.
reason
It's
why
not
it's-
just because you got 1 million followers.
the reason
though.
why okay,
Media
look,
just changed.
let me also tell you the reason why it's different. Back in the day, we was beating the pavement. We was putting boots on the ground. Before I opened up my bakery, I would go out to people putting the product in their face. Right now, the reason why some people got 1 million people in front of them and they getting money, because they ain't got to do that. All they got to do is turn on their camera and get followings, and they got 1 million followers,
That's
and they get
speaking to
more
a
money than
different
they have to do.
That's not the same.
But that's a different hustle.
But that's
so
what I was
now for me, I ain't gonna lie. The old work way still work for me. I'm not gonna lie, because it does put money in my pocket. Shout out to everybody.
the
who's
old
buying
way
for-
still works.
for-
period.
But what it does still
But
work.
it's to a
But what
different
I'm
level.
saying is he's a new person. The new way works for him. But if you would have took that same thing and applied it to the 80s, it wouldn't have worked.
Streaming wasn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing your point.
Yeah.
He just in a different way of media.
And it
so
works for
this
him.
is the wave now.
And it
But,
works for him.
but here's the thing.
Streaming wasn't a thing back then.
But this is what for Kai Cenat, he has to be careful. He's a
Yeah, he
pioneer.
does have to.
He's
Yeah.
a pioneer.
Yeah, he does
And
have
he
to be
opened
careful.
up doors. And he can
Yeah.
also close doors.
Right.
So if he does this right, it opens up doors
Yeah.
for people like him and many other people because he's a black man.
hmm
But if he goes out there and fuck this up,
I don't think he
He-
will.
no,
Yeah,
I don't think he will either.
think he will.
However, come on.
Mhm.
We didn't think P Diddy will, and a lot of other people will. And I'm saying this, but no,
We
listen
kinda-
to
we
what
kinda-
I'm saying.
we kinda
Listen to,
thought he would.
listen to what I'm saying. y'all.
Okay,
Listen to
go
what
for
I'm
it.
saying.
Go for it.
Listen to what I'm saying. I like Kai. I didn't know nothing about Kai until I met you, nephew. You brought me into the streaming world and about what goes on. So I started studying this. I'm watching my nephew downstairs right now.
Mhm.
I told him he can watch anything on TV, right?
Mhm.
He's watching some streaming shit.
Corey
Okay.
Kincher, shout out to him.
Shout out to Corey Kitchen. Oh, yeah, you're still around. Wait a minute, you're still around. Okay.
Hold on, I'm not, but he was in that movie Five Nights at Freddy. Shout out to Corey, honey. And the
Okay,
next
so
time you have
but my
car
nephew,
out
my
there,
nephew
I'm looking at
downstairs
it.
in my studio right now, right? Because we here doing this show.
Yeah.
He's downstairs, and I told him he got streamers. I said you can watch anything you want, man. You can eat anything, whatever.
Yeah.
My nephew downstairs right now is watching
Kyle.
something
I'm not Kyle. I'm
streaming.
sorry, Corey.
But what I don't know what it was, something streaming,
Mhm.
right? He went, he skipped all. Now this is what I watch as a older gentleman, right?
Mhm.
What kids do. He got all these channels, Hulu, Netflix, whatever else is on there. I watched him before we did the show. He went straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
typed in whatever he typed in. And I seen a dude in the corner, some black dude with a little microphone going to his face.
Corey.
Right? Like I said, I never seen it before. And that's what he's downstairs right now in the studio while we doing this show watching.
Mhm.
Right? Think about that impact right now if you were told a kid in the 80s and 90s to go in and
Right.
watch TV.
Right.
They're not watching that.
Right.
I didn't.
Right.
You didn't.
And,
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and me being the intermediator, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be my part, and y'all can go back and forth.
And the nephew I'm talking
Both
about
of you all-
is your son.
Yes, and both of you all are making good points. The thing is, the difference is generation.
Yes.
Is the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
At one point, when people wash clothes, they use the board. They use a soap bucket. They wash clothes. In today's world, we use smart washing machine. But guess what? The commonality, what we have in common, they both get the job done. It's just different avenues. Kai is the new washing machine, and however we did it in the 80s, when it comes to Mace, when it comes to Jay-Z, those are the washing boards, but it both got the job done. And one thing I like about what Joe said, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna keep going. He doesn't have the gatekeepers. Yes, you keep saying people paid him, people told him to come to the red carpet, but it's easier for him to do it just like a modern day washing machine. It's easy to wash the clothes. It's easier for Kai to do it because he don't have the people. He don't have to sleep on the casting couch. He don't have to go to a what's the dude who killed us? What's the Jeffrey
Unalive.
Epstein? Unalive himself on Unalive on Jeffrey Epstein. He don't have to go through that stuff because the Heavenly Father has made a way for avenues to be open a little bit easier, and that man is doing the big thing.
All right, guys. If you guys are just locking in right now, we got the one on the Velvet Cake. You see, she's very opinionated on the Joe Lockett Show. At the bottom of the hour, nephew, we doing a cooking segment.
Bet.
We'll get some cooking in. We cooking with Kenya. Cooking with Kenya. Cooking with Kenya.
She don't like that. She want her own.
Well, we'll get you on when we get in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right, she finna go in the kitchen now and start cooking. She got to go cook, y'all. She got to go get the stuff ready. All right.
What
Wait
else?
a minute, nephew. Did you see what I see sitting up in here?
No.
My shoes.
No.
What you see, nephew?
Look, I'm not gonna do this to you. I gotta go to the next topic.
Go ahead, man. Go.
But on the
Jesus.
other side of the red
I
carpet,
understand why they named Velvet Cakes though, but go ahead.
on the other side of it, God dog it. Y'all made me move on with something. I forgot to bring that topic.
I don't have any new pots and pans, Lady J. I do not. But if y'all want to see the segment where we're going to be doing, I'm sorry, nephew. If y'all want to see the segment, y'all need to go to Facebook and YouTube where we got the camera set up in there. Nephew will be flashing back and forth while she's in the kitchen cooking right now.
Now to that point with Kanye West, I did want to bring up the fact that him and Don Lemon is going at it.
Don Lemon is some bullshit. I'm not happy with Don Lemon on this one. I saw that.
Yeah, the rumor is that the rumor about him having to get put out of the Grammys and stuff like that. Apparently, Kanye West feels like it was Don Lemon that spreaded this rumor. Now I'm gonna read up on the post that he made. He said, and this is from Kanye West, this goofball that started the rumor that me and my wife got kicked out of the Grammys 3 decades of ingenuity, of innovating music, and they always coons like this.
I'm gonna agree with him on this one here, man, because when I saw Don Lemon at the Grammys, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, Don Lemon is a journalist, and I respect him as a journalist. Whether I agree with his opinions all the time, I disagree with his opinions. It is, but I don't go to Don Lemon to get my Grammys and Kanye news. I do not. I do not. We never have.
Joe, I'm with you on that. But
So
I'm not-
Don Lemon saying what he said was to me out of pocket,
but this,
and he didn't have the right information.
he just got to go back in the circle. This would make y'all point valid if that was the case, because he moved eyeballs and eardrums, and because of the new avenue or the new innovation that's made now, he's able to do that,
And
so
that's why
he's exploiting it.
that part, and that's why I say it's boy. That's why I say Don Lemon.
Look, my response back to that was yes, innovation is going to happen given time on anything.
Mhm.
What's never going to change about washing clothes? You need soap and water.
But this is where this to me.
He might feel like he got the soap
But-
and the water for this.
But this is what I'm saying. This is where gatekeepers were good and bad. Because now it's the wild right now in social media, podcasting and everything is the wild, wild west. And there are unqualified people doing jobs for where qualified people need to be, and people are getting their information from unqualified people with opinions and not facts. And this is where this becomes a problem. Because one thing I would tell anybody, I don't care who's giving you the news. This is one thing that I learned in journalism, right? 101. Get the information from 3 or 4 sources before you put the news out. Right? And right now, you can go to Don Lemon because you like him and see what he says, and you don't check with nobody else, and you go ahead and put that news out because Don Lemon said it. And that's the problem when it comes to journalism, because you haven't checked your facts.
Yes, you can do that for folks that have that platform. This is where I would look at the person, if you just a fan, or do you really indulge on the niche, if that makes sense. I'm a huge fan of Joe Budden and academics. Do I go to them specifically on what they say like it's facts? No, because they also cover a niche I invest in myself. So I'm with you. If you were just a fan of Don Lemon and he just said Ye was put out, I'm with you all day. Dude, shut up. Because you don't know what you're talking about for real either. You know what I mean? And why are you talking about something you have never showed to really be educated on? But then I got to play back what y'all said. He moved eyeballs and eardrums.
And that's why I say,
And he exploiting it
but-
for some money.
but this is what I'm disappointed in him. Because of who you are, because you have the responsibility to control the eyeballs and eardrums, bruh, make sure you got your facts right. And then number 2, why are you putting that out on Kanye?
Well, since you said that, I do want to make sure he get his 2 cents in, because he has since responded to the allegations. So this is what he says.
First of all, Kanye, Ye, whatever your name is, I did not start a rumor about you being kicked out of the Grammys. I actually corrected it. I saw someone on your team who asked me to correct it because it had been reported everywhere. So, first of all, get you straight. And you, of all people, calling me a coon?
Yeah, that part that
He ain't like that.
That Make America Great Again hat must be too tight on your head.
So
No,
I don't know the whole back and forth between him and Kanye, but yeah, he hit Kanye hard on that one because Kanye, yeah, bro. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this again. Him being at the Grammys, for me, what he's trying to get into, it would have been better if he would have sent a correspondent from his team to be out there and put them on. But seeing a 100-year-old Don Lemon on the the red carpet, for me, I see him better than that. Now, when he's sitting there and he's doing his live things, he's talking about what's going on in politics. That's his lane. Whether I agree or disagree with him, it is what it is.
I mean, but where else to start? You know what I mean? Maybe this is his chance or his
Yeah,
way
and
to
again,
try to
I'm
start
not,
getting
like
into
us. Again, like I said, I have to put myself in in respect what he's doing.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's also teaching me, Joe, some things you need to stay the hell. It ain't your T lane, your lane, the T. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because when I saw this, when I seen a little back and forth, I don't get my Kanye news again from Don Lemon. I don't.
You also don't tune into Kanye though.
But
Kanye got a way of bringing folks in that you wouldn't expect to be going back and forth.
but
with Kanye.
I'm not. But if I'm going to get it from about Kanye,
You're not
I'm
looking
not
at Don
going
Lemon.
to type in on Google what did Don Lemon say about Kanye West.
Yeah.
Not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm never saying. I know he was with CNN for years, but I'm not typing it at any point in my life, 80s, 90s, or 2000s. What did Don Lemon have to say about Kanye West when it comes to the Grammys and his wife? I'm not typing that shit in. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I say Don Lemon, for me and people who followed you and respect your journalism to a point, you out of pocket on this one, bro. I don't agree with that. Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight was there, and he's 60. But Kevin Frazier covers Entertainment Tonight. He does entertainment. Come on, Erica. That's what he does. That's different. Don Lemon never really did this. He was in politics. I know you're talking about Kevin Frazier, the black guy, but he covered this. I would look for him. I would type in Kevin Frazier 1,000 times before I type in damn Don Lemon. Don Lemon, you would look for him for politics. Whether you liked his viewpoints or not, if you want to think about politics, CNN, or you see that he has something to say, you'll type in Don Lemon. If it's Kanye West, you'll look for Kevin Frazier, but you would never look for Don Lemon for Kanye news. For politics, you would look for
EB said he covered pop culture now.
Huh?
I said EB said he covered pop culture now. I mean, he ain't been on
he does, but he's not known for that. So, like I'm saying, for him
then Joe, shoot him some bail.
I can't.
Shoot him some bail.
I can't.
Because if
I'm
he
not shooting
does
no bail.
cover pop culture, this would make sense.
It
He,
doesn't.
he don't make as much sense as old buddy do
He
because he been doing entertainment longer. But come on now, you gotta start somewhere, Joe. And it would make sense
He's
because he's
already
still Don Lemon.
He's already established, bro, and nobody cares honestly what Don Lemon has to say.
That don't mean you can't reestablish something
He
else.
can,
Joe,
bro.
Joe, stop.
I'm gonna be fair with you. He can reestablish himself. He can get into it, but for right now, I don't see him as that. I'm not saying that he can't, but I don't think you yourself at 26 years old is gonna go to Don Lemon and get your Kanye West news.
Okay.
Don Lemon is still very respected.
He
Yeah,
is.
he is. But it was the last thing that Joe said that made me.
You got to come back in.
Yeah. No, actually, I should have stayed in the kitchen. Because be honest, are you getting your news from Don Lemon? Are you?
It would depend on what news. To his point, with
Kanye West and his wife.
No,
Okay.
this is hold on. But this is what I was saying because the eyeballs and eardrums thing. If he has pivoted to pop culture and talking about that, it does make sense for him to be out there talking about.
Who
it.
you gonna go to first?
No, but to the first point, I'm not arguing. I'm going to a hell of a many folks before Don Lemon on pop
Yes,
culture.
that's all I'm saying.
But to that point, though, with that still being said, because that could be used against you now,
so
Joe.
I follow
That could
Don-
be used
so
on you.
I follow Don Lemon, right, on social media, and I'm gonna say 80 to 90% of his content is still politics.
It's still politics because that's what his bread and butter is.
So that's what
But
I'm
Joe,
saying.
Joe, that can still be said to you now.
What?
That same rhetoric could be used to you.
Mhm.
Because most folks would know you for what? Politics.
Mhm.
But we are in what?
But hold on, what did I start out as? I started out as before politics, relationship show.
Joe. That's what I'm saying. But he got popping off of politics.
Right.
You got popping off of politics.
But I
Somebody that only know you from politics could probably say, what is
But-
Joe talking about relationships?
no. But for in
I
my
can see
defense,
that.
I'm gonna say this: if you went to my political shows, I still did relationships. I still had on pop artists. I still included in my heyday when I was doing my thing. I still talked about relationships.
Even to a
politics.
smaller scale, it still apply.
Yeah.
Because if they still know you for Joe, the radio political talk show host,
right.
then they're
Well-
going to be like, why is he talking about yada yada? But it took you to do your own rebrand in the time span that you did. He just ain't in the time span.
And
yet.
this is what I'm gonna say to that. I did not rebrand. I did not.
I think you did.
he didn't
I
go
just-
back Ain't that what you saying? You went back.
Included.
Rebrand.
I just included. People just caught up to what I was doing. Right. I just figured out a way to actually include everything that I had been doing. I never stopped doing what I was doing.
I think you rebrand. I think you added. No. I think you added to what you do. I think you still rebranded. But to your point, that does make sense because with Don Lemon and even with Joe, it's like, yeah, we got to catch up with the times, but we also have to have a niche. Because sometimes, if I just hang over here because everybody else is doing it, it may not gel. It may be, I only know you as the politic guy.
Yeah, like you even said it to Don Lemon point. He was probably known more for journalism than it was the politics side, but he got popping off of politics. He might be what you doing, regoing his route and going to something he want to do.
What I love about this with Don Lemon is he got Kanye's attention. People are talking about him, and even if he wasn't known for entertainment, he will be now.
Eyeballs and eardrums.
So he was smart like doing this. Business wise, he was smart.
Yeah, he might be doing that pivot.
He took the opportunity to make people want to watch what he had to say next now about Kanye or anybody else. So again, I get it. For me personally, I still will not go to Don Lemon for my Kanye news, but
I'm with you on that.
For people who didn't know him,
folks,
master job in marketing, Don Lemon.
Now I got to talk about something else that's egregious.
Okay.
All right, because Don Lemon, all right, you get a lemon every day, you make lemonade. All right. With that being said, though, ain't no lemonade and ain't no sugar gonna take this lemon out. No. Did y'all see how they did Babyface?
See that.
Did y'all see how they did Babyface?
Wow. Yes, I think
that's the last thing on the red carpet because I ain't even get to the winner.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
How are you?
Okay. Okay, you say something. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just go ahead and give the disclaimer. We urban. All right. Do that how you want. Of course, we gonna love Babyface more than this Chapel lady. And this ain't no. I before I go in, this ain't no ridicule to Chapel.
Yes,
she couldn't help how the interviewer was doing it. Right. So I do want to make that very clear before I get my grievances out. Now, grievances aside, how the hell you gonna do Babyface like that? Wait a minute, dog. You just gonna.
But that goes back to the point.
Chapel? Oh, you want to see? You had him to acknowledge. You had him to acknowledge it. Look, it's a testament to Babyface because he could have been one of them because he got the cachet to be one of them. But he could have been, you going and make a scene? He was like, so you want her?
This is what I was talking about, Netflix before.
And I have to agree with Joe.
Bro, listen to bro. When we were growing up, and Babyface was standing
this actually
there,
hurts your point, but she worked for the actual folks y'all was giving the credence to for going the old school route. That she's not a streamer.
Whatever she does,
we're not talking about her title.
She should have set them people straight. Said, "No, you finished with him. I'll wait." She should have never, bruh. Old school folks would have never jumped in front of Marvin Gaye,
exactly,
Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker, or Whitney Houston.
Exactly.
They would have sat there and waited till that goddamn turn and put that reporter straight. Them reporters, nobody even know who the fuck they are.
This has to do
and you gonna sit there and disrespect Babyface for some woman that rest of the world don't fucking know?
This has to do with generation, generation.
Come on, man. Come on.
Generation and genre. And I'm not saying that one is better than the other. We're just saying that we understand the times that we are living in. Of course, some two little floozies gonna get happy about this mop head looking ass. I'm sorry. I can't curse.
Wait,
you can. Okay, this mop looking ass fairy godmother. No disrespect to her, but look how she looks. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a difference, okay? Because I'm in the middle of this. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna go back to my kitchen, honey. In the 90s and the early 2000s, this shit right here would not have flopped. This right here would not. Do you see the way I came on this show? I had to get myself together. My hair is not done, and guess what? I made sure I was presentable. Okay. This right here, that's that young shit that I can look like a mop bucket and I can look like a fairy dusty ass godmother. And this is no shade to her, but this is what you look like,
That
bitch.
sound like some
You
shade.
look like not Edward Scissorhands, but you look like the Nightmare Before Christmas. And you mean to tell me that you wanted to scoop Babyface out the way? That's a legend that has laid and paved the road.
That's that. But this is
Babyface has paid.
Hold
Let me tell
on,
you something.
hold
Babyface
on.
will always come put together. This bitch right here said, "I'm gonna roll up out of bed and I'm gonna put this shit on. I'm gonna keep it moving."
Miss Pickens. She didn't move him out the way. They
I
brought
know.
her
Okay,
to
okay,
her.
she didn't.
Like
You
we
right,
can't
she
we can't
didn't.
we can't put
She
that on
didn't.
her.
She didn't. Okay.
I'm putting it on her because she should have said, "I'll wait." That's baby.
But hold on. But this is why. Hold on, and this go to the point where I was going to disagree on now.
Okay, go
This
ahead.
ain't generational as it is demographic.
It is generational.
This is not generational as it is demographic. These little
It's both.
Kenya,
It's
Joe,
both. It's both.
Kenya,
It's
Joe,
both. It's
stop
both.
capping.
Okay, it's both.
These
It's both.
these white girls did not know
You
who
right.
Babyface
Okay,
is.
that's why I'm agreeing.
And if you don't know what,
Hold on,
if
but
you
if
don't know-
if that's
if you
the
in
case-
music and you don't know who Babyface is, you need to be in music.
But that's what I was saying with resume and why it didn't go to y'all point. Because they seem like folks you just hired to do this because y'all can. Not folks who have the resume and built it over time and have investment.
And that's the reason why he said Kai Cenat don't have to deal with the gatekeepers. He can just come in here and boom.
No. I was going against the gatekeeping part because he still did what he was supposed to in gatekeeping land. Like you were saying with the washing. Like when you were saying with the washing, yeah, it's different ways to wash clothes, but you gotta have soap and water.
Oh, yo, we can go back and forth on that, but
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying for the point.
I got you.
For the point.
John, you need to get you a snack because we got something to say.
Go ahead.
You get you some of them
Go
trail
ahead.
nuts, no pizza,
Trail nuts.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give me some
Get
shit in
some
the
of
way
them
y'all
nuts in
sitting
your
there arguing this shit out. Go ahead.
and make sure my water not boiling.
Y'all go ahead and do that.
You eat
I'm
some of them
hungry.
nuts in that kitchen.
But yeah,
No,
man, like they didn't do their due diligence, and the company that they work for didn't make sure that they had due diligence done.
Okay, so I'm gonna agree with you on demographics.
So yeah,
I'm agree with you on that.
they gonna go towards somebody they know
I
more.
agree with you with that. I will.
It's the
But
white folks back in the
Can we
day that
say-
didn't know who
can
our
we
greats
say
was.
Journalism integrity. Because I don't know a lot about journalism. You do. And I would say respectfully, that's a little like you really gonna do that? You're interviewing somebody, you're like, hey, while you're interviewing someone.
No, that's definitely nasty.
That's very tacky.
Very, very tacky.
Very tacky.
Very
but
tacky.
because of generation, she don't really understand the person who's in front of her face. But also because of demographics, she don't understand who's in her face. So let's agree on that.
I got you. We can agree to disagree.
Okay.
But I'll still say, even back in those days for our greats,
Mhm.
I don't think they were in the mix where it was such a melting pot. I think
Mm-hmm.
folks would have did Aretha or something like that
But they wouldn't have had a job
if
long, would
they didn't know that Aretha was that woman.
They wouldn't have had a job. Like Rick James.
We don't know if
told
she kept a job
girl-
now. We'll know if she kept a job now.
Rick James told a girl, say, hey, you don't know who I am? I'm Rick James, bitch.
Man. But I'm with you, but it's still I think it's more demographic than it is their age. They don't know our greats like that. And they don't even look like they listen to anything R&B outside of pop R&B. They don't look like they listen to anything like that. So they don't know our greats
I'm
like
gonna say
that.
both. I'm gonna say both. 50-50.
Yeah, Joe Sugar got low. Don't worry about it. Joe Sugar's got low. He had to go get something to chew on.
I told him to chew on them nuts in there.
Mhm.
He got a whole bag of them.
That sound wild.
He got nuts and berries. He didn't get nothing to eat, but he got something to drink. Hey, you were supposed to make something to drink when we made food, because that way we can pair the drink and you can show us what drink you made to pair the food.
Yeah, it'd be the dirty like it every time.
There you go.
Okay.
Dirty like it every time. But yeah.
Okay, y'all finished arguing about the people who disrespect the Babyface?
No, not yet, because she has sense even on the carpet, which while I'm not giving her that much, even though you did dirty, she had
All right, guys,
He did
just about
apologize.
closing up the carpet and kicking us off, but we want to thank you. But first, I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about interrupting Babyface earlier. Chapel Roan had come up, and there was a lot of commotion as there is on these carpets. But I'm a big Babyface fan, and as are we all.
No. Your higher ups told you who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
And that because you ain't listen to no Babyface. If you did, you ain't running to Chapel.
You and they said, "Girl, do you know the fuck you just did?"
And then who is AP? What news outlet? What platform?
Associated
is that?
Press.
Baby, if
Associated.
it ain't E, back in the day, if it wasn't E or anybody else on the lines of E, we really didn't even care. That's another thing. You keep saying that we're disproving your point. We're actually proving your point. Like, we love the fact that
They associated with them,
the
though.
walls
They
are
just a
being taken.
spinoff.
Okay, look, the veil is being taken down. It's opportunities for everybody in 2025. But the same opportunities that we have now, I promise you, Kai would not have been a factor in the 80s or the 90s.
That's never the conversation with me.
Okay.
I told you I recognize the opportunity.
Okay.
I'm saying
I am
how.
with you.
I'm being
You being dead
sorry.
because
I
I
want
ain't
you
arguing.
to
that.
understand where we coming from, honey. And you know
But
I don't like
I
that
understood-
this man.
Who likes agreeing with him?
Okay.
But no, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Y'all
not
don't
arguing,
like me, but I guarantee y'all.
I'm not
love me.
arguing that
This
point.
man right here, he can count on one hand, maybe two, how many times me and him have went toe to toe, especially about a certain.
He go
person.
toe to toe with everybody he
I
called
would-
friends.
I
And
fight
for
with
me,
everybody.
this is the first time I
We
have
fight.
agreed.
We fight all the time.
But Kenya, that's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all point.
What's our dish for
I
today?
agree with it.
What's our dish?
It was just okay.
I
Now
apologize.
it's different methods.
You're not cooking.
I
sir.
apologize.
Chef Pickens, what's our dish we're cooking
First of all,
for
let me
today?
tell you something. Don't interrupt nephew like that no more because he was apologizing. He was trying to correct.
I don't
his
care about him apologizing to you.
opinion.
What's the dish for today?
His sugar low. Ignore
My
him.
sugar
Hey,
real low.
his sugar
What's the
low.
dish?
He can't make a show if he ain't eating.
I did not eat today because you said you was cooking.
Okay. First of all, let me go ahead and say this. Nephew's gonna correct what he's gonna say, what he need to say before the show is over with. Second of all, the dish that we're cooking today, it is two dishes. We
What?
are doing a vegan macaroni and cheese, and we are doing. Oh my goodness, is it burning up in the oven?
I don't know, you
Ooh, I
better
gotta
go get
check
it.
on it. And then we are doing a salad. The reason why I chose vegan, yes, it is February, and yes, we are kicking off the Love Month and also Black History.
Black here.
But
And we celebrating Black History on the Joe
yes,
Lockett
we
Show.
are, because all of us in here are bleedly black. Okay,
I'm biggity. I'm 16
I know
past
I
midnight
am.
black.
I'm black too. Also, if you guys cannot tell,
You 45 minutes before
before it's supposed to be taken out the oven. And nephew, they flipped it on both sides and said, "Hey,
we gonna make you black. We'll give you to the black folks. We'll get you the
Y'all
black
gonna
folks.
make me black.
We'll give you to the
we
black
treat you
folks.
like envy today."
We'll get
for
you to the
real.
black folks.
But
What's
no,
up, Cake Cake?
we are definitely doing a vegan dish, and the reason why I chose to do a vegan macaroni and cheese is because I celebrated veganism in the month of January, and I did not get a chance to come on this show in the month of January, which was my fault. Okay, so I said because I did not get to. Can you make sure that can you take what's in the oven? Can you take it out of the oven, please? And also, can you make sure that the water is not like a rumbling, boiling? Yeah, because I was getting ready to get in the kitchen. Okay, so this is the thing. The reason why I chose vegan today is because let me just say this real quick. Shout out to all of my vegan clientels. I love you guys. I absolutely love you all. For those who do not know, I do have a bakery that is over in the Clay area of Alabama. It is 24660 Springville Road, Birmingham, Alabama 35215. It is called Velvet Cake. I mostly do cakes, occasional cakes. I do wedding cakes, birthday cakes, stuff like that. Shout out to Jabbo because he is one of my customers. I'm in the and shout out to Cake. Okay, Miss Cake. See, that's crazy. Miss Cake said, "Hey, Miss Cake." And and I am from Atlanta. I am from Eastside. I am from Eastside Decatur. Okay, don't let us go to the club because I'm gonna show the out. Okay, every time I'm in
You a
Birmingham,
Decatur girl?
baby, what did you trying to say?
You a Decatur?
Yes, I am. I'm in Decatur, Georgia. I let people know when I have a feisty side to me. I let them know I am Decatur, Georgia, not Decatur, Alabama. Do not get it twisted because I think Decatur, Alabama will give you mercy. Decatur, Georgia will not. Okay,
Decatur, Alabama country.
and that's the reason why they give you mercy.
Ew.
I am Decatur, Georgia.
Ew.
Please recognize McAfee, Candler Road, 285.
Ew.
Glenwood.
Decatur?
Bus, Marta Bus 15. Don't play with me. But anyway, back to our vegan people. Shout out to my vegan clientele. One reason why I decided to do this dish is because, like I said, we were celebrating veganism in January, and I was doing samples of vegan dishes the whole weekend, 4 weekends in January. So I did the vegan apple pie, the vegan macaroni and cheese, the vegan pizza, which I made my own dough. Shout out to me because I also do hamburger buns at a small restaurant that's up in Gaston, Alabama. I'm also a chef in Gaston, Alabama. And also we did the vegan peach cobbler. So I told Joe, hey, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. The whole month of January, I did not. So I said, if I said I was gonna at least let me cook something, because there's a difference between cooking and baking. What is the difference, nephew? I know I done taught you right. What is the difference?
Baking is what you would refer to with cakes and stuff like that, right?
Yes, but what else?
I don't know. I probably won't listen.
What is cooking? what? Ooh. Mm-hmm. What's cooking?
I mean, at least I ain't lie.
Right.
I usually lie.
What is cooking? What is cooking?
Cooking is food.
What Joe? Just say what Joe don't do.
What Joe don't do.
So let me guys just educate you on the terminology, because you know everybody is not educated in different industries. Because when it comes to
educate.
No, don't say that. Because when it comes to radio, I had to learn a lot, because I called him a DJ at one time. He said, absolutely not.
The fuck, I don't know no music.
Ain't nobody doing no DJing. But anyway, baking.
I'm a radio talk show host.
Baking is mostly in the oven. It's when you have heat that's circulating in the oven. Cooking is mostly flat top on the stove. So today I am going to start off cooking the noodles, but we're going to finish it in the oven, and then we're going to do a salad. And like I said, I give so much praises to my vegan community, because every week at the least I have 3 orders of vegan every week. I know to some people that's small. That's like, oh, 3 orders. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like Eggers do better than that. Let me tell you something. If you ever come back in my shop again and say anything about Eggers, I promise you, I'm gonna give you the direct number to call them, because I'm really like right here. I support every business, but please stop doing that. Stop doing that. I am Velvet Cake. I am Chef Kenya Pickens. I do what I want to do, and I make it known. What you got to say? Because you already know I'm on a rampage.
That's what we trying to.
We want to.
Woosah, girl.
Okay, whatever. I know. But anyway, shout out to them. But what I'm saying is, I do what I do. You guys come to me, and you're gonna love me, and you also gonna love them also. But what I am trying to say is this. I love doing the vegan dishes because I have a lot of great vegan customers. And this past week was the first time ever in history that I've only had 1 vegan order. That's how many vegan orders I get.
So what's good about vegan? What's good about
What's
vegan?
good about vegan is you have people that's on a spiritual journey. So you have some people that
I tell you what, let's do this. Let's walk into the kitchen and talk about it. Grab my phone.
Let's walk into the kitchen.
Talk to the people while you talk.
Because they want me to calm down.
Yeah, go ahead. we do. But go ahead. You can walk and talk. Go ahead. Talk to the people while you're going in there. The camera.
No. You good.
We got a camera in the kitchen. The camera's shifting to you.
Yeah. They can see you.
Okay. First of all, let me start off by washing my hands.
All right, so what's up?
You put it in the
All right, so y'all, we're in the kitchen now with Chef Pickens, and she's about to cook what now?
I am about to do the vegan macaroni and cheese. First of all, let me wash my hands. I don't care if you're cooking for your friends, if you're cooking for your family, or even if you're in a commercial kitchen like I am. Make sure you practice sanitation first. Good practices are good. So
that pretty much means that I can't be in the kitchen, y'all. So I told y'all we're gonna do a lot of different stuff in the on our show today. I told y'all 2025 we're coming up with some new stuff. So it's the cooking segment. HR Babe, we have the one and only Chef Kenya Pickens. She's in the building. from Velvet Cake. She's here cooking me a dish because I don't cook. So she's coming by to cook your boy something. I appreciate you for that.
You're welcome.
So I am going to HRB says she's excited. She's in Dallas.
Yay, shout out to Dallas.
Yeah, I don't do any cooking. You guys can watch the show on Facebook and YouTube, or you can watch it right now. Cooking with Kenya. Cooking with Kenya. Cooking with Kenya. Oh, that's not what.
Look, so shout out to Miss Cooking with Kaya. She is definitely the GOAT. But we're gonna do a little. We're gonna call this the Chef P, Lady P segment.
Cooking with Kenya.
I can't touch you with these hands being clean. So if you're ever in the kitchen cooking for your folks, okay, well, wait a minute. Don't do that next to. Okay.
I got hands in.
Okay. I'm very particular about being safe in my kitchen, you all.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna move out the way.
Okay. So you wash your hands. Let's go ahead and throw it in the trash can. If you do not have a trash can that can just pop on up and touch it with this right here, put it in the trash can. You're ready to go. Okay. And I'm very step by step. So since we're waiting on, touch my face. So since we're waiting on the noodles to cook, let's go ahead and make the first dish. So a lot of people ask me, why did I decide to get into vegan? Like I said, the vegan community has supported my business since day one. And I love making things for them. It's a lifestyle that I dabbled into and it took off. It took off just like that. And I love it. So since we're waiting for the water to get hot, start boiling. And in this pot, I have the water and I've also added the extra virgin olive oil. So I'm on 2 devices. So you guys, y'all can look at me. If I'm looking over here, you already know what time it is. So I just put some oil in there. The reason why we put oil into our boiling pot of water is because we do not want the noodles to stick. If you ever have boiled noodles before and you forgot the oil, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, can you show the camera to the salads?
Yeah, now what we need you to do is we can make you speak this way.
Okay. Facing that camera. Okay, what can we
Getting it right. All right.
May I get 2 plates, please? And since we are waiting for the noodles to boil, we're gonna go ahead and do the salad first. Most of the time when you go to a restaurant, you get your salad first. Look at Joe. You look like he has the shirt for the dish. So this is just simple spring mix. And I'm gonna make sure my boys get some salad. You both want salad? You both want salad?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to make sure that they have salad. Joe, do you want to tell me how much salad you want?
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
Okay. That's enough. And anybody who is in the culinary arts field, you always want to show the height of everything.
Height.
Yeah, height is important. Now, when you have your salad, of course, you're going to put things on there that's going to press the salad down. That's why I'm very particular how I garnish my salad. I'm also a chef at a winery, so we do this every Sunday. Now, since this is all about vegan, we have vegan feta. So crazy. About 30 minutes ago, I tried this for the first time. It's actually good, but I'm the type of person I can pick out different tastes in my food. It's good. If I was vegan, I would love this. But just like regularly, I could taste it. So it's kind of like, oh, anyway. But I'm just cooking for Joe, so I don't have to be,
And nephew.
So I don't have to be too on point. They can trust me.
We do.
So my water is boiling, Joe.
Yes.
Do you want to assist me or you want to stay out?
I say Sue. I'm going to assist because I don't cook, so you're cooking for me. So what do you
Okay.
need?
So if you could,
Oh Lord.
I want to say.
Oh Lord. Don't that wasn't oh Lord. So what do you do?
So we're gonna pour the noodles in the water.
Oh, pour them in here?
Yes.
Just pour them in.
Yeah.
All of them?
And I'm going to spoon, and you're going to.
I poured all the noodles in there.
See that this
Make
is
sure
what
you
happened when you put Joe up in
I
the.
got stirred now.
Mhm.
This is what happened when you put Joe in the kitchen.
Well, you know what? I'm just like when I was a kid.
Okay, you can let it rest.
Huh?
Let it rest. You just stir periodically.
What's wrong with stirring a lot then?
Because a watch pot does not boil.
Mm.
A watch pot does not what?
Boil.
What the hell that mean?
That means that just
If you watching it, it's not gonna be.
yes.
Boy,
A
Lord.
watch pot does not boil.
Does not boil.
Are you
that's-
still
that's-
on
I need to put the spoon down.
So that means walk away from it.
This is why I don't cook. See, I don't understand none of that shit.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you out.
No,
So
man,
we're
no
putting-
sense.
Not boil.
It doesn't, Joe. Because
So
you're
we
watching
are
it.
putting the vegan feta cheese on here.
What does that mean?
That means you gotta walk away from some stuff. You ever been in a relationship and
Mhm.
the person is hot-headed and
Oh.
you gotta give them time and you just gotta walk away from them? That's what that means.
Yeah, let it cook. That's all
Let
that
it
means.
cook.
Let it cook.
Or let it simmer, or let it cool down.
Serenade.
Yes. So that's what we mean. Don't just leave it alone. Let it do what it needs to do. Don't interfere on none of this. So anyway, like I said, while my noodles are cooking, I am getting my vegan salad together. Like I said, I'm cooking this for my boys, so I don't have to be all professional with the gloves. Boys to men.
But I mean, I'm more like Drew Hill or Jodeci, but I got you. I don't know about boys.
Joe, in about a minute, I want you to
At least call me Guy. God, dog. Yeah, why are my boys? We just chilling. Call me Guy. Let's chill. I just called him Guy. Let's chill. Let's chill.
Copyrights, we can't sing.
I mean, we singing it. They can't copyright us for us singing it. We ain't good.
I have these.
You guys, we're gonna go ahead and open up these tomatoes. They're already washed, sanitized, all that good stuff. Not sanitized, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm,
So we're gonna put this on our salad. Now this salad, I'm not gonna make it too fancy. It's just gonna be a cute little yin. Unless Joe Lockie want pickles on his. You want pickles on yours?
So I'm being single. This is something I can do by myself, right?
Yeah, you can do this by yourself.
Okay.
He has pickles in his refrigerator.
I keep pickles. I like pickles.
Yeah. So he can spice it up. The only thing he cannot do is put eggs on it because this is a vegan dish.
No eggs.
No eggs.
Vegans don't eat eggs.
You can put tofu on it.
Vegans don't eat eggs.
No, they do not. Veganism.
That's not me.
Yes.
No, but
vegan
it's
is not-
it's
no
provided
meat.
by animals. Vegans do not do anything
Thank
that is
you,
given or
nephew.
provided from
Chicken-
animals.
Chicken is an animal, especially when
What
you cross the road. How about that? That dry. Sit down that dry.
Oh.
So, because I want you all to just
Thank
experience.
you, HR Bases, and this is so cool.
Well, I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who's tuned into the Joe Lockie Show that's on Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter.
Instagram, TikTok,
Instagram,
YouTube.
Facebook, and YouTube. Yes.
That's TikTok over here. Everything else is YouTube, Spotify,
Yeah.
all this right here.
He's such a celebrity. And I'm nobody for real.
But you
Stop
know,
it.
All this going on.
Stop
Hey,
it.
she didn't walk into the studio like, damn, this motherfucker got all this shit. Hey, Constant Net, we coming for you, baby. No, I love Kai. I need Kai to come on my show.
We love
Or I go to Kai. Hell, the hell y'all talking about? Kai got the views. Okay, so what's this?
He ain't gonna be able to stand out with Kai. He got to bring me. He ain't gonna be able to handle Kai.
I'm stirring up the noodles.
So let me tell you all this. Let me before Joe and nephew start eating, because I'm gonna go ahead and let them eat. But let me also say this: if you are of the vegan community, let me look at one more thing.
Hey, Kate.
If you all wanted to spice up your salad, you can put tofu on it. You can put some type of vegan meat on it if you want to. or you can do olives on it. You can
Do
do
who?
olives.
Olives.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can do capers on it. You
Capers.
can capers. They're like little green pickle things that you put on there. You can put pickles on it. Joe got pickles in his refrigerator, but he's not gonna put it on there this time. You can put anything on there that's vegetable or maybe vegan processed to make it taste good. Now, being a chef at a winery, I will tell you this: I make my own salad dressing, but I didn't have enough time.
Put some pickles on my salad.
Which one do you want?
Which one is mine?
It's pretty. That one's pretty.
Give me some pickles on my
So,
salad.
on his salad. We're gonna-
Brother, ew.
You ain't doing that.
Oh, he don't like
What's
it.
that? What's that, brother?
Would you like to put some cashews on yours?
We doing it for the people. Let's do it all.
Okay, so because Joe is Joe, we're gonna put some trail mix on it. But I will say this: if you're a vegan chef or you're a chef that wants to dive more into the vegan lifestyle, whatever product that you buy, make sure it is vegan friendly. So what I usually like to do is just read over it. The first thing I like to read is see if it's something in bold where it says, "Hey, oh, so if you were vegan and you got this, contains almonds and cashews, may contain traces of milk, egg."
So we can't put that on.
You can't put it on it.
So we're not doing that today.
So he's just gonna have to do. We're gonna stick with veganism. Now, if you're a vegetarian, you can do this all day, but not if you're vegan. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this to Joe. But before we give it to Joe, what I was trying to tell you is that I am a chef at a winery. So I make my own salad dressings. I make red wine vinaigrette. I made Greek for the first time yesterday. I make all different types of dressings. So if you're ever in the Attala area, Attala, Alabama, definitely visit Wills Creek Winery. But I got this dressing right here because I looked it up. It is vegan friendly. So we're going to get Mr. Joe and Mr. Nephew to go ahead and sit down and eat. They're going to eat the first course, and then I'm going to prep the vegan macaroni and cheese, and then we're going to go from there.
Okay.
So this is
Can I do my little job? Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay.
You want me to take it out there?
I got you, man.
Okay, that is the floor. That's it.
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods.
Already.
Oh, goodness. Y'all, I'm having fun. I have not done this in a long time.
Need a fork, sir. Oh,
So
Big bag, big bag.
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods.
yeah, I ain't got no drug.
Bring it to you now, sir. There you go.
all right, y'all. He gonna be back.
All right.
He's going
Give y'all some ASMR.
Oh, yeah. So just know, do you want that camera in on you or you want us to talk about
I'm gonna come back and sit here and there
All
with
right,
you all.
put the camera back on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it on me.
No, us take it out of the kitchen.
I got it on me.
Oh, just you? You can bring it back in there. Oh, let me go get my drink. So I did it's all right.
Good. If it's all right, that's good.
Oh yeah.
True, shake it down though. I'm glad to say it.
I don't mind.
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Yeah, my bag is loaded up with snacks and different foods.
So if it's nasty, we gonna tell Chef Piggy the shit nasty.
That's fine. And guess what?
Hey, if it's bull, hey, why you smacking like that, bro?
Huh?
Why you smacking like that?
It ain't Cleveland, so you good.
Yeah, you did.
No, you ain't. You not showing it.
Cleveland.
Yeah, you're not showing no cleavage.
Cleveland, like I ain't got it.
Oh no. He mentioned the whole deal different way.
No, no.
So-
you said nothing like you.
No.
Anyway.
And that's what Cleveland is. I got the Cleveland.
So just to remind you all, this is a vegan.
You get talking to the microphone or whatever.
Oh, this is a vegan salad, and excuse
Hello.
my glass, you all. This is
So
a
let me
vegan
try
salad.
this. Let me try this.
So it's not going to be like your-
What you said, Kate? I'm just arrogant. I'm not arrogant.
Nah.
Damn. Everybody know me. Yeah, I am
Yes,
American. Let
he
me-
is. But you know what? Once you get near him, Kate, it's gonna be like whatever. You can,
Everybody love me.
if you can handle him, you can handle anybody else in this world. Well,
Quite
half of the
literally.
people. Yeah, pretty much.
Like quite literally.
I'm a lovable asshole.
You
Right?
are.
Yeah.
I'm a lovable asshole.
You are.
It's like, and well, we eating. I can't even do this. Never mind. I ain't
Hold
gonna-
on. While y'all fucking around, this pickle and this fettuccine and this whatever this dressing is,
Hey, you see, I'm over here.
it's nice. Okay, Chef Pickens.
Yes, and I want
Chef
to tell you.
Pickens, okay.
I want to tell my audience, I am not vegan.
Oh damn, she done took over. She said my audience. nephew.
Right?
Nephew. We ain't got no audience no more.
Live your truth, girl.
Go ahead. Let me go ahead and
If
eat
you-
my salad on her show. Go ahead.
If you all are looking to dive into the vegan lifestyle, it's nothing to be scared of. It can be very, very flavorful. You have to learn how to spice it up. You really do. It's not for people like me because I'm very honest with myself. I still love bacon, but I respect the lifestyle because this is something that if you take away something and you add another product, it's still very, very flavorful. So we took away the cheese that come from a cow, but we added with the vegan cheese. Now, how do you make it? I don't know, but I will advise you all that you have to be careful about eating very over processed food. So just because you're vegan, if you're eating a lot of processed food, be very, very careful with your intake.
Not gonna lie, this cheese substitute is doing it, and I'm a cheese guy. I like me some cheese. I like that pepper jack. I like that American when I'm eating on my sandwich.
We got to make this a
I
clip,
like
man, because this is actually I didn't know how it was gonna really taste. Because you know, but this is actually Chef Pickens, okay.
But
I'm
I
over
can
here.
actually do this myself. Throw some fettuccine, some of my pickles that I already have, my tomatoes.
Joe is very health conscious. I wish he had avocado in his refrigerator.
I
'Cause I
do.
went through that. I ain't see it. Avocado
So
was
it-
hiding. Avocado was hiding behind the wine that you leave for that sneaky link. I guess she like avocado too. Nephew, she like avocado too, hun.
Oh my damn.
That bitch like all of it. No, she. Anyway, I guess she ain't eating fat back like the rest of us. Continue on. Anyway, so avocado, you can throw it on there. You can have the vegan cheese. You can do the tomato. You can do pickles. You can do olives. If you are very strict on your vegan lifestyle, make sure you read the ingredients that are in your products before you put it on your food. But be very, very careful about your process intake. There was a commercial on YouTube. They used to play this a lot. They said, vegan, is it healthy? Well, they didn't say it like that. But it was like beer and fries.
I'm so glad
that's
I'm not
vegan.
married. Good God.
So just be really careful because beer and fries are vegan. Okay. Just be very, very careful about your intake. Me and my mother had this conversation last night. And she tried to drag me because she was like, when you drink wine, I said, hold up now. If you're gonna tell my child he can't have coffee, remember you a coffee drinker too.
You giving them coffee this early?
He like going in the kitchen and making his own coffee.
Stop playing.
I would rather for him to go in the kitchen and make his own coffee than to make his own cocktail. But I did have to talk to him. He in the kitchen making a Joe life.
No, you can make a dirty locket. Hey, I'm nephew. After this show, I ain't gotta worry about nobody else coming over my house.
I mean,
I'm done.
I'm beat the mess out of my cheek.
Bruh. Bruh.
I beat the mess out of my cheek.
Yeah, bruh. Bruh. If I had anything lined the hell up, I'm done.
I told you because I've been drinking her drink, I was gonna buy it for her.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Matter of fact, let me sit down and talk to her and let her know because I drunk her drink.
How drunk?
Right.
Nah,
Just
nah,
because I drunk her
That making sense right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Am I drunk?
just because I drink her, damn it. Just because I got her drink does not mean I want her drink. Her tall glass of milk or water or whatever you define yourself as.
Are you chocolate or are you
He's
like
chocolate milk.
almond shit?
He's an almond milk. He can be almond milk. Gonna be almond milk today since we talking about vegan.
He a nut.
This is supposed to be a show about this food. I don't know how this got on my lifestyle and what I do.
I'm just saying, how do you look at
Anyway,
yourself?
to
How do
Joe,
I look at myself?
If you was describing in the food, since we talking about food, if you was
I'm
describing as
the
food,
mold that God broke.
if we were
food.
describing as food,
Thank
what
you.
are you?
What are you?
The best delicious thing God ever made.
Get on.
What are you? What's your food?
I'm a lemon.
Oh, you
I'm a lemon.
That's a lemon.
I love lemon, and
I'm a delicatessen.
when you pair lemon with a good amount of water and sugar, you got a great drink that can mix with anything.
Well,
So you gotta take care of your lemons.
I'm a 5-star restaurant.
Don't ignore him.
right.
His sugar level is just not getting back.
Okay.
If you guys just tuning in to the edition of Kenya Cooking with Kenya on the Joe Lockett Show, we told you gonna bring some guys some things different in 2025. And this salad is really good. I mean, all jokes aside, the salad is really, really
I
good.
appreciate it.
Where's the rest of the food at, man?
I'm about to cook it, but if I was a dish, I would be a chocolate cake.
We don't care. You didn't blow it up my spot. We don't care what kind of cake you
He said
Get out of here.
chocolate cake.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate
You're gonna
cake.
be a mud cake fucking with me. Get the
And a mud cake is good too. Have you not had them before?
Yeah, I had them when I was a kid. I just didn't
Not them kind of mud cake.
mud pies.
But if I was a food, I would be a chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Holla at me. Not for real. Okay, let me go into the kitchen and we are going to
You
start
can-
on the vegan macaroni and cheese.
You need to do the macaroni. You need to get the hell about the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay, follow me to the kitchen.
We ain't following you. Know, Lord have mercy. Jesus.
I didn't clean my plate.
Her boyfriend happy. I'm gonna just say that.
I mean, he be cooking vegan stuff. I didn't clean my plate.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to figure out why she blowed up my spot though, bro.
Oh, I could put some red onions. I also could have put red onions on your salad, you guys. So
Oh, that been
if you're
hard.
trying to find something to jazz up your salad, remember capers, red onions,
This show has went almost
feta,
2
which
hours.
is vegan. Can you all
Almost
hear me?
is an understatement. We already had 2 hours.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We hear you very well, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. Capers, feta, tomatoes, red onions. You can do olives. You can do the little pickled cranberry pickled. Just inbox me. I'll tell you what they look like. But anything that's vegetable, you can spruce it up. But now we're about to move to the vegan macaroni and cheese.
Oh snap!
So of course we have to wash our hands. Wash. Safety first.
Your mama gonna have fun here cooking me a Valentine's Day meal. Your mama gonna have fun, Jay.
Valentine's Day on a Friday.
Your mama come in cooking,
Make sure
right?
you get all the soap off your hands.
On a Friday?
I don't know. You said your mama come cooking a Valentine's Day meal. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So we have cooked our noodles.
Yeah. I talked about it.
Okay. And they're ready. So you can get a colander, which is also known in the Black community as a strainer.
Ooh. I ain't,
What?
What was the for?
I ain't know that was what you.
Yeah,
Look.
it's a colander.
I know. I don't lie when I'm eating about something.
That's
Nice.
fine. When they taught me this in school, I was like, what?
Yeah, I ain't never heard it in a colander before. I have heard of a strain, but I ain't never heard of no colander.
So we're gonna go ahead and dump it into the pan. Noodles are cool. Not cool, but they're strained.
If y'all want to watch the cooking segment, y'all can go to Facebook or YouTube, LIM, and she's in the kitchen right now showing you how to do it. She's in the kitchen doing the cooking portion.
So
of it.
vegan macaroni and cheese. We're gonna wash this knife off.
I just don't feel
So
like
I
getting
can
back
have
in
no
the kitchen.
towels.
It's
He
good,
don't
sir.
believe in them. He don't believe in towels. So
What towel?
if you all think that vegan butter is pricey, which it absolutely is, you can also try Imperial. Imperial is a lactose-free margarine. Was a margarine. So of course it's lactose-free, right? Yeah. Oh, we need some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper here. Where's the
Uh-oh.
salt and pepper?
Uh-oh, she doing the Kaya. She doing the Kaya. She doing the Kaya.
Yeah, she's thinking of me. What? Himalayan salt. I thought you had Himalayan.
You got Himalayan?
Joe, do you know what you got in your kitchen?
I do have Himalaya salt, but it's not in the kitchen.
You know what? I can bust up in your house. I wouldn't rob you, but I can bust up in your house and live in here, and I will be okay because you don't know where stuff is at.
I don't cook.
I know you don't.
You got to hide out in the kitchen.
It's some sea salt in there.
Okay,
said
so
some
your
sea salt?
pepper. Where is your pink Himalayan salt, sir?
Actually, I think I took it. I used it. It's somewhere. It's not. It's not.
Oh
in the kitchen.
my goodness!
But it's some sea salt in there.
I see the sea salt.
He a player from the Himalayas.
So we're gonna do crushed peppers. We're gonna really have to look at the ingredient part because crushed peppers is peppers. Okay. And then we got the sea salt. Unless you just don't want to get no darn sea salt because it's been around some fish, we use the sea salt. Okay. I'm just saying. You'll be surprised how particular people are.
We got sea salt. We did have Himalaya salt. We got regular salt in there.
Yes. We got some iodine salt. So we're gonna mix it up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's shaking it. She's
This
shaking it.
is live, y'all. If y'all in case y'all know, it's a live show.
Yes. We're gonna put a little bit more imperial in here because we are dealing with black folks.
What's imperial? That's the butter.
Yeah.
That's the
butter.
margin.
That's the butter.
Okay. Oh, she can hear
Butter's
us?
from cows.
She can hear us in there?
Mhm. Yeah, she can hear us.
I'm over here messing up stuff, y'all. Did y'all see
Yeah, we saw
that?
it.
A noodle didn't want to get eaten. He sure gone into the trash can.
He'll see he escaped.
If y'all want to watch her in the kitchen cooking, go to Facebook or YouTube.
So I'm just
Go
stirring
like
it while my
yourself,
noodles are
L.I.M.
warm. This is his house. Oops.
Chef King. You know, that's the first time my kitchen has gotten this much attention since I bought this place. No one has ever cooked in my kitchen. Ever.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Ever. No.
Nobody?
Nobody. Women
Nobody.
Women don't come over here to get
All
cooked.
right,
They
my
come over to
vegan
get
people.
served.
This right here,
They don't come over here to cook.
live by
I
this
had
stuff.
I had not one person come and tell me let it cook.
I praise this stuff. This is called Just Egg. So Just Egg is an eggs from plants. It's an egg substitution.
An egg
This-
from plant?
Yes. They don't ask me the science behind it, but that's what this is. Okay. So if you all do any type of vegan baking, this right here, this is the holy grail. Okay. So we're gonna pour it in here. Egg substitution. This was poured all in there.
That's totally never been used. But she did not cook it as over.
We're gonna swish it around. Swish. I'm still gonna put a little bit more sea salt in it because kosher salt and sea salt, to me, in my opinion, is not as saucy. And also, the vegan cheese does not have that sodium taste. If you know what I mean. If you're not big on salt, then you know what I mean. So, the next ingredient we're gonna add. Oh, before we do this, wait a minute. So, when it comes to vegan lifestyle, they have different types of milks that they like to use. You have people that use soy, you have people that use almond, you have people that use oat milk, and I think there's maybe 2 other different types of milk. Me, I use majority of the time I'm going to use oat milk. Now, sometimes I use almond milk. I try to stay away from soy because soy has those hormones in it that people do not agree with. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this in it. Oh, I said a little, didn't I? So it looked a little soupy, don't it? It's all right. It's okay. And I know y'all probably at the house like, oh, she got this spoon. She looking like hood cooking at its finest. You're going to want to take note.
No,
Because you're going to be at the house.
don't do
one day,
that.
You're going to try to figure out what am I going to eat.
Don't do that, Miss
if you're
Pickens.
vegan.
Chef Pickens.
Huh?
Chef Pickens. They be watching the dude that did the hood cooking in that in that air fryer.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you ain't that bad now. No, give
How
yourself some credit.
about now? Because I was going to take them if I gotta take them. Don't. Hey, I'm not as good as him, but what they not gonna do is
Stop it. He
challenge
air
my
fried
resume.
everything. He air fried everything in the reel. That was nah. You
They're
actually
not gonna
cooking.
challenge my resume.
That's what I'm saying. You actually cooking.
So we are putting in our mozzarella shred. This is also vegan friendly, 100% dairy free. And like your grandmother's cooking. Someone said, did you nephew that someone said, if you put eggs in the macaroni and cheese, that's a casserole. Do you agree?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't cook, so I don't know what make a casserole. So don't listen to me.
What you think?
Casseroles are more fluffy, and a lot of folks think macaroni is supposed to be more mixy or like
if it,
wet.
Hold on, casserole. If a woman ain't in a bonnet and some house shoes on and saying baby,
okay,
it ain't no casserole to me.
What the hell? That's the cooker.
It ain't a casserole.
Oh my god.
It ain't
Okay.
a casserole.
So if she ain't wearing that, that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
She ain't making a casserole?
She making a goddamn casserole.
Is she making macaroni?
She making roni. She ain't making a macaroni.
Yeah,
Bro, you got to have one that certified bonnet. You know what I'm saying?
which I'm not wearing.
Yeah, you got when you go to bed at night, you put that bonnet on. That bonnet.
And like I told them before, I'm doing this because this is for Joe and nephew. I don't want to hear nobody say what she did.
They're gonna say Joe got a fine ass woman in his kitchen.
No, they ain't.
That hey, right now, man, nephew, the rest of the world is kind of mad that I got a woman in my kitchen cooking.
They
You know
gonna
what I'm saying? Me and you and nephew, we got a woman in our kitchen cooking for us. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead, tell baby. Go and cook us some. Cook us some macaroni.
So, I'm
nephew
gonna-
said, baby, cook us some macaroni and cheese. Go ahead, nephew.
He already got a baby.
Me?
And she
You got a
likes to
baby?
drink red wine. Anyway,
You got a baby to drink red wine.
we're gonna go ahead and
He's
stick this into the oven
Baby, you got.
at 300.
She throwing you under the bus too. God damn.
Are you listening to me?
You
We're
throwing us
sticking
under
it
the
into
bus.
the
What you
oven
got,
at
ma'am?
350.
Do what now?
350 degrees.
Okay.
And we're gonna let it cook. We're gonna let it bake.
We're gonna
It's
let
in
it
the oven,
bake.
So it's gonna bake. So we're gonna put the segment back on nephew and Joe. We're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then we're gonna come back to the kitchen.
All right,
Let's
then.
cook it with Kenya.
That's
Cooking with Kenya.
Cooking with Kenya.
Hey, we like Fox 6 News over here, bro. We switching back and forth and shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it be like that. Yeah, it's
Hey,
my hands over here throwing up gang signs.
but you got it. But you made it work though.
Yeah, it's working out. It's working out.
Hey, but guess what? Is this what we this is what I said I wanted to do?
This is what you wanted to do.
Huh? Think about it. If I wouldn't have said it, we wouldn't be in the kitchen, then would we? Now tell the audience, when did I say I wanted to be in the kitchen cooking? When did I say it? Real talk.
About like a half a year ago or a year ago.
About a year ago, right? And you looked at me like, bruh,
It's some bullshit.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
I mean, it looked nice.
But look at us now,
It looked nice.
right? We in the kitchen cooking. Kenya back in there doing her thing, bruh. And she finna bring us a meal that's gonna be popped out. Like we finna do TV now. Because what's gonna happen here, that meal that she cooking gonna come out and like, whoop, and we're gonna be able to taste it.
Live show.
Live show on live TV. This is why I tell y'all guys, man, to Lock It In Media Network. This is what we do. We do live shows here on our show. We produce different things, and we make things happen, man. So I appreciate you guys locking. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. We have the one and only Velvet Cake in the house. She cooks cakes. She cooks vegan cakes, but she also do catering. Because I don't cook, she's a good friend of mine. She came to the house and said, Joe, I'm going to cook your nephew a meal that you can be able to make by yourself, even if I'm not there, and impress women. So thank you so much for Miss Kenya Pickens for coming in and hooking me up and basically counseling my whole love life on the whole same damn show. Bro, did you hear all the jab that she did to me?
My spot blown up.
Bruh, did you see everything that she had? She blew up everything that I. Good.
But I mean, but Joe, they ain't believe in you anyway. But are you
Damn.
talking about the folks that just know?
But I'm just saying, there was a woman that was like feeling me for real. She ain't gonna mess with me. That mess with, bruh. Really? After what? If they listen back to this show, they ain't messing with me no more. I'm gonna go blow up her spot. Whenever I see her out doing a live event, I am going up in there, nephew. We go up in there crashing.
Hey, COE.
Hey, we going up in there crashing. When I see her man, I'm gonna go up in there, bro. I'm gonna act like, hey, Kenya, how you doing, baby?
COE.
Yeah, what's COE?
Content over everything.
You content over everything.
What? Y'all ain't heard the streamers say that?
We
Even
don't watch
Corey
streamers, bro.
say that.
I don't watch all that stuff. So.
Oh, yeah. The streamers and the podcasters, they say COE for all of the stuff because that's where they get away from being liable and stuff like that. Oh, I'm only doing this for the content. So it's content over everything.
I heard of allegedly. Like allegedly, I'm doing this.
Allegedly is how you get out of cake.
This portion of the show is all about velvet cakes. I don't want to talk about any more topics. So, Miss Kenya Pickens, number one, Chef Pickens, thank you so much for coming on to the show. We're going a little bit long today, but we want to make sure we get this macaroni and cheese tasted on the show. Mm-hmm. But how long have you been in business?
I have been in my brick and mortar since 2021, December 1st.
Take this phone over here and put it over there with you.
Okay.
So they can get to know you.
I have been in my business, in my building since 2021, December 1st, which is it was a really cool time for me because I am a December baby, honey. So I am December 20th. I'm not going to tell you the year. It's none of y'all business. I'm also a Sagittarius. I always got to throw that out there. I love my sign. But for me to have opened up my business December 1st and then my birthday is December 20th, it was just like a double gift. And so we've been going strong for 3 years. Like I said, the vegan thing took off. I just didn't think it was going to take off like it did. And it did.
Nephew. Nephew.
Needs a water.
Do you need some water?
Nephew.
You about to choke yourself for real.
He about to need CPR.
Yeah, you know you too old for all that playing, man. You gotta stop that.
Well, at least I got somebody who I was allowed to do it, except for that motherfucker over there.
Hey, bro, I'll
die. Let me die.
I'll put you on the check. I ain't finna, hold on, Joe. Get out of your masculinity thing. I ain't finna let you just die.
Let me cook. Let me cook.
And I actually was certified. That's crazy. You said let me cook.
Let me cook.
Dude, I was
you used it in the wrong context. Like,
hey, let me cook.
You really gonna cook if you don't.
I can actually save your life. That's messed up.
Okay. That's okay. Hey, no diddy. He went out, no diddy. He went out, no diddy.
All right, bro. I got you. Hey,
So
I'm
go
gonna remember
ahead,
that.
go.
I'm gonna remember that now.
You remember that. Okay.
Remember that. Leave him
Hey,
right
but you gotta tell my daughters.
Leave him right.
No, that's why. No,
They
They gonna beat your ass.
gonna say how did he die?
Oh no, they gonna beat
I let
your
him
ass.
cook.
Let 'em cook. But,
You
then
told me let 'em
but
cook.
my daughter will probably say, I know that.
Yeah.
I know. But no, I'm coughing because of that vegan thing.
I was about to say, because Jesus DeMonte Christ over here told me that I needed to really step up my vegan game, and I did. And it has worked for me, and it has been the bread and butter of my business. And I appreciate DeMonte over here.
Man, we finna call him Daquan.
Daquan, Jesus
We
Daquan.
finna call him
Christ.
Daquan.
Bruh, when I be talking to my friends, right? You know, real talk, we go at it hard. Like
Yeah.
she go at me hard about this is what we say to each other, like, motherfucker, you need to do this here. This is some bullshit what you doing. Don't do that shit, right? You know how we do, nephew.
Yeah.
My friends, we like talk real talk. Like by the time you finish, you either crying or you smiling, one of the two. But you know it came out of love,
Yes.
right? You ain't mad, but you mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't malicious. Shoot, me and Joe just had a whole charade before Miss Pickens even walked in here.
Oh, the whole time I was on Debbie's side until we had got.
But people don't understand, you know, but that brings out the greatness. Like when I see nephew or Miss Pickens or she sees me or I see HR Babe, right? We want the best for each other.
Wait a minute. Who? What?
HR Baby, that's my cousin in Dallas. HR Baby to be
I
on
thought we
the.
was about to crack who the wine lady was.
Oh no, HR Baby is my cousin. Oh no, she married with a kid. That's my cousin.
I was about to be on my
Dallas.
Scooby Doo type stuff.
Oh, there you go. No, HR Baby is my cousin in Dallas.
I
Real
want
stuff.
to know who this woman is.
No, HR Baby is my cousin from Dallas. But no, we be at each other when it comes to pushing each other to that next level.
Okay.
So when we go at it, it hurts. I mean, like, nephew said some shit to me like, I don't like this, blah, 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 blah. I said something to nephew like, bro, what we doing? Can you, man, this one right here, we didn't went back and forth at it. Like, me and Chef Pickens, honestly, we have had some knock them out, blow down disagreements in parking lots, at restaurants. Remember the parking? On my birthday. On my birthday, we were like literally fighting.
Please
like
tell me not the one that it was recent.
And about 2 years, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, on my birthday, about 3 years ago, bro.
We got
no, we went at it about her bit. It was about on my birthday about her business, and she was trying to tell me her vision, and I was on a different level. Yeah, before you had your building. Yeah.
So let me tell you this. I love a good asshole. Like, okay, so if you, I'm a Sagittarius, like I've been said. If you ever look at our zodiac sign, we're not supposed to get along with Virgos. For some reason, I get along with Virgos. They're assholes. Shout out to Virgos. Anyway, so Mr. Joe right here, he's a Cancer. He's a hard shell crab, right?
Yeah.
My thing is this: if you are a male and you can go toe to toe, and you are an asshole, not a jackass, but asshole, there is a great chance
What's the
we're going
difference?
to be friends.
What's the difference though
Which mean?
between the asshole and the jackass?
So my definition, an asshole to me is just like I'm gonna stay in what I know. A jackass is you doing something stupid, like that show.
Okay.
An asshole,
that's just my
to me, an asshole
That's
cares,
a good
a
difference.
jackass doesn't.
That's my opinion. Now we're gonna look at the definition a little bit longer. We should have a reading corner. I'm just saying.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. But anyway, but no, so I get along with a lot of my male friends that are very hard exterior. So I need for them, not saying that I'm gonna blow up and do something crazy, but I need the type of friends like Joe that's not gonna be a yes person. I need for you to tell me what I don't want to hear. Now, am I going to follow you and listen to you all the time? Absolutely not. But I still need that person, because if you were soft, meek, kind, and I want to handle you like a gentle woman, you're not the friend for me.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, it's a couple times, nephew, she been like, you may want to shut the fuck up right now.
You may do, especially with certain people.
No, bro, when I be talking about some stuff and I bring up some stuff like right now, even though you know that you may want to shut the fuck up right now because you about to you step into some shit right now. And bro, and she'll go, and you know, and ask what I tell her. I don't give a damn.
And that's what I love about him. But he also know that if I said it out my mouth, I'm not going to apologize.
And I don't expect her to, but don't expect me to back down.
And that's fine. That's what we like.
See, there we go. See what I'm saying? But what I tell her, but this is one thing I do know about her. I would never be malicious in my intent of what I'm saying. And when I see that it has hit a sensitive spot, I would do a quick 180 and back the fuck up and say I'm sorry.
No. Okay, so this is what he would do. He will slowly back up, but he's not going to apologize for the truth.
No.
I like that. He gonna do a slow back up, but he know I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna stand my ground, but if I know there's something that's sensitive towards her and it's what she do, my word to her, my anybody who knows, you know, nephew, do you?
But
I love you.
There have been things that he have said, and I have been very combative about, and then I had to sit back and I had to think about it, and it took months later for me to be like, I can see where he was coming from, but I can only see where he was coming from when it comes to situations, because we butt heads when he says, well, you chose them. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. Keep telling you, stop doing that whole phrase, you chose them. Because yes, I do agree with a part when you say you chose them. I agree with you to a degree. But there's a part that I say you can't really hold people feet to the fire, because people are not walking around with a shirt that says, hey, I cheat on you. That's another subject.
A whole nother subject, but
I got you.
That's keep our conversations, all right? Nephew done got confused. He don't know.
No, I know what you're talking about.
He catch it. He know.
I'm just
Nephew know my friends, so yeah, he know how my friends talk with me.
Yeah. It's not that I'm not that I'm confused. It's just I'm not so against his point.
Oh, we had a conversation before.
We
Lex.
did.
We
We
did.
did.
I can have a conversation with him. You are be about to jump on.
Very true. Because nephew, I'm not gonna say he's gonna capitulate to you, but he would say, "Okay, I see where you're coming from."
He's
But
like me. He's an even kill.
me, I'm even kill.
But you're military.
I'm only even kill if I know I'm hurting you. If I'm going against something that, you know what I'm saying, if it's vitriolic towards you, I never want my opinion to hurt you.
I'm gonna tell you another thing I like about
I don't.
What I like about Joe. We had a conversation Friday. There's an incident that I'm going through that's that's hitting me.
Wait, time out now. I know we COE, but we putting this on air.
Baby, I wish somebody would check me about something that I done said out of my mouth.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Baby,
We still recording.
He don't know me because
I know you, but hey,
Social
that's a good producer over there.
No, I know,
That
but social media land. If I said it, I meant it, and I wish you would check me about it. Because I'm not the one or the two.
Let her cook. On the Joe Lockett Show exclusive.
Me and Joe had a conversation about something that hit me very deeply. And one thing that Joe know about me is that my emotions, my money is attached to my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can probably, screw me over like a friend. You may screw me over. I may be like, man, I can't believe he did that. But in a few days, I'm gonna let it go. But when it comes to money, I don't like when people are being very malicious. And so me and Joe had a conversation. And the thing about Joe is Joe wanted me to look at it from a different perspective. But I told Joe, when it comes to work and when it comes to business, I can pick up on people like that. It is so easy. Now, when it comes to friends and it comes to lovers, I don't pick up on it so easily because I give so many people the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to business and when it comes to me being an employee, because I tell people, I'm a boss. I'm an entrepreneur. Second, I'm a manager at a place. Third, I'm an employee. So I know all the angles. And I wear different caps. So I'm never going to my employee job and act like I'm I'm gonna tell you that I know what I know, but I ain't about to come up in here and make you feel small.
Because I'm an employee.
Because I'm an employee. And I will manage you, but when the owner comes and say, hey, I need this and this done, okay, boss. Sure can. I ain't gonna call you boss, but I'm gonna say, okay. Because I ain't got time to argue with you. It's your business. But when you're in my business, I will take criticism, but that don't mean I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna dissect it. I'm gonna say this is what I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna spit out the bones, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So when me and Joe was having a conversation, it's a situation in my employee job that really hit home to me. And the thing that I liked about Joe is Joe was trying to get me to look at it from a different perspective. But I told Joe, with my ears of understanding, and because I'm getting a little older, I'm going off of what I believe and what I feel and what I'm seeing, especially when it comes to dealing with females. Mm-hmm. So I get where he's coming from when he say, well, look at it like this. I said, nah, Joe. Because once upon a time, I was a naive little girl.
Okay.
I was a girl who'd be like, oh, no, they wouldn't do that. They would never do this. And Joe would be like, well, look at it like this. I said, no, I'm a grown woman. Like Beyonce said, I can do whatever I want without getting locked up by the police. Shout out to Birmingham police.
You've been shouting out folks.
Everybody they owe us a lot of money. They just put Birmingham police man, a lot of us some money.
Well, we ain't never shout out for this much.
God damn.
Next time, shout out the Birmingham Fire Department.
You just did. God damn.
But I like where he was coming from because he could see that I was very, very bothered. And I think, can we be honest? Can we be honest? The last time I was that bothered was because of a breakup.
A breakup, yeah.
This is the second time he's seen me that bothered because it had something to do with my money. And he was trying to calm me down. I said, Joe, I get where you're coming from, but I said, let me tell you something. You'll get to a point in your life where turning the other cheek don't even suffice no more. It might keep you out of jail, but let me be on the right avenue. I'm gonna smack somebody.
But like I told her, right, you know, as a friend, I don't give a damn about none of this. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over none of it.
Right.
Right. I said, but at the end of the day, as your friend, think about the ramifications of the scalability of what you're saying. And why did you go into what you were doing? And she was not your why. And you're letting her become your why and now. And like I said, I don't care, but you're my friend. Why are you letting her become part of your why? Right? And like I said, whatever she decided to do, I said, I'm always going to rock with you at the end of the day. If you're my friend, I'm going to rock with you. Just don't come to me with the bullshit afterwards. But I know what my friend came to me when she took this gig, what she said she wanted out of this gig. And she never, I don't know who this woman is. She never mentioned this woman's name. Ever. When she talked to me last Friday, that's all I heard was this woman's name. And I said, how did she become part of our platform? Right? And like I told her, this is emotional, it's not business. Stick to the platform of what you need to go do, right? And use her, whatever bad situation, you got to realize, you got to think about this. What you started for, is that most important? To get to your finished goal line? Or is it setting this person straight and telling them a piece of your mind and how you feel? I can't tell you which one to do, right? But as I know what you told me, I don't know who this woman is. That wasn't part of the why.
And I get where he's coming from because he is definitely coming from a logical standpoint. But I think what you didn't pick out, and you know, one thing about women, we always want men to read our minds, right? But the thing that you didn't pick out, and the thing that I did not make clear is what you said 100% I agree with. It was deeper than what it really was. It was more about not the woman. Okay, so the woman is really a non-factor, but she kind of is, because if I come into an establishment and I have a goal that I'm trying to achieve, you're already a non-factor. But when you're being the adversary, when you're being the stumbling block, when you're being the person that's pulling the strings, when the other person that's above you really have the strings, but you're the one dangling the strings or pulling the strings, and you're blocking stuff from my goal being accomplished, that's when I have a problem. See, if it would have been oh, she's cute and I'm just going, you know, I want to throw this and this at it. No. You doing something bigger that the higher ups have control over, but they done gave you that permission. So now I'm looking at you as the higher ups when the higher ups should be the higher ups. So really, it's deeper than just rap. It's deeper than just, okay, you just some little flimsy, just trying to act like you got control. No, you're actually pulling strings. And now I got a problem with that because I'm not used to that.
I got you.
You know?
And that's why I said, you know, and y'all just locked in. We ready for this macaroni and cheese. Get ready to come out. Yes. You guys still locked in for this? Yes. So what I was saying with that is I agree with her, nephew, but this is the part that I would say here is, I mean, you can talk about this many times, nephew, that you can allow a person to allow you to the higher ups not to see you. Sometimes you got to play through somebody to allow the higher ups to see what you're doing. Now, sometimes we let the person in the middle that who got better in with the higher ups take us out the game. And that's what the person in the middle tries to do, right? And so for me, you have to always realize, what is it that you really want? And this is what I'm telling our audience. What is it that you really want? But there's always somebody in an organization that want to take you out, that don't want you to get your shine, that don't want you to be there, right? Are you going to let them take you out? Because if you go against that person that's already in, you're going to lose 9 times out of 10. Some people say, fuck it, that's fine. And that's what you want to do, that's cool. But you have defeated your purpose and they have gained their purpose. What do you want out of the situation? Like for me, whenever I've been in a situation, nephew, I've always said to myself, even if it costs me a lot and I have to kiss ass, right? Or do some bullshit that somebody don't like me to do.
Yeah.
If there's no other opportunities, nephew, what do you do?
Make an opportunity.
Do you start all over again, or do you hang in there and figure out this here, get what you want out of it, and then you move on? I'm not knocking for people who what they want to go do, because everybody's tolerance level is different. But if I'm sitting here, right, and all I got to do is tolerate this motherfucker right here to get where I need to get to,
But that's where risk assessment come in.
yes,
Do
Yes.
your goals
Thank you, nephew.
do your goals outweigh the risk? And
Exactly.
if you was to make the opposite choice, are you going to be able to respond quicker or faster or better?
exactly.
That's what I do whenever I have these type of instances, because I'm with you and I can understand her point too.
I
with the
understand her
streams
point,
being put- But if you are, and you do know all the avenues too, as well as they exploiting the strings they got, I know what to look out for when I'm in the position to put people
There
in
you
the
go. Yeah.
in the light. Like I get it, and hell no, I wouldn't deal with it either. But at the same time, am I here to be over this or to be with this, or am I here to exploit it myself? And at that point, if I know I'm exploiting it too, well, damn,
That's
you
that's the
just played your angle, so
that's
I
what I'm
can't get
saying.
mad at that.
That's what
Hustle
I'm
gonna
saying.
hustle.
If I go into something, I'm not gonna let you take me out of what I want to get into.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I told her, right? What you told me and what you're saying don't line up, but I get what you're saying. You know, again, I rock with you either way, but I'm just here as your friend to tell you basically what you said from jump and what this woman is. Oh, suck it now.
what doesn't line up?
The macaroni and cheese lining.
Per shite.
Oof.
And we know, I think we're gonna have to do a close-up on that. It's hot.
I got you.
Nephew got that on camera.
Okay.
Ooh, this thing is steaming like a mother. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm finna burn my hand.
We can't even put this in our mouth.
You like stuff. Oh, baby.
She's so funny.
Yeah, we've been wilding. We've been wilding today.
This has been, yo, this is our first time doing this type of show, but I think we did really good on it. But she asked me to explain. What did you ask me to explain, Kenya? Let me get my phone over here so I can show people what we got.
I asked him what doesn't line up. And maybe in my mind, I'm thinking, because I am an entrepreneur, that having someone who doesn't even have an inkling of how to even be an entrepreneur to take me out of my spot. That's what I'm guessing is what he's asking. But my thing is this: sometimes we have
Before we get to more in the story, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the vegan macaroni, go ahead and tell everybody about it.
Oh yes, the vegan macaroni and cheese. The vegan macaroni and cheese has vegan cheese in it. It has some vegan mozzarella. It has some vegan cheddar in it. It also has the Just Egg, which is a vegan plant-based egg solution. It also has salt and pepper in it, oat milk. The reason why I chose oat milk is because most of my vegans do not like to use soy milk. Soy milk has a lot of hormones in it. And then you also have almond milk. Some people are allergic to nuts. So to me, oat is a little bit of a safer way. And another thing I like about oat milk, I love about oat milk, if you go to Publix, it has different variety of flavors. Like it's just, you get the extra creamy, you get the creamy, you get the vanilla, the unsweetened. Shout out to oat milk.
You know something? As I'm sitting here, right? After we doing this show, it is. I haven't tasted it yet because I'm letting it come now because it's hot as hell. Yeah, but
It's
you know,
good.
nephew, I got to say this, right? Chef Pickens came in. You showed your ass today. Appreciate you, baby girl. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? But you're not invited back. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why you're not invited back.
So you just
Okay.
trying to live it up how you
Let me tell
can.
you, your ass not invited back on the show. Okay? She came in and grabbed my brush
It brushed my hair.
and brushed her hair and told me, "Tell your bitches and your side hoes that this is my hair."
You got one, a main one. So I just want to let you
Who is the main one?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
But
See, how you just gonna put Maine on them then?
Mama saying, man, how you? But she just came in like, bruh, she came in like, look, tell her with my bruh, she went in my bathroom.
You gonna sit a main one on them. He ain't even got a main one on the
Bruh,
plate.
walked into my refrigerator, seen a glass of wine unopened,
Hold it.
and then asked me for water. She asked me for water, but then asked me about the wine, right? And I'm just saying, welcome back to Joe Like Show.
On camera, smears.
Hey, man, we love you, baby girl. I appreciate you. All the discord that you bring to our show. I love it. And anybody want to get in the problem, tell them to call you and talk to your boyfriend so they can so they know that you got a man. And none of this stuff is all fun and games, y'all. It's all fun and games, okay? So I know at the end of the day, because yeah. If they did, boy, my life would be canceled after this show. Nephew.
Your love life.
Yeah. If people thought it was true, now let me taste this stuff. So what's it supposed to taste like? It's supposed to taste like real macaroni? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You said it's supposed to taste like real. It tastes like real macaroni.
You sure?
Yeah, it do.
All right, now, because you know I ain't gonna bullshit you. If it tastes like some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you keep this shit figure.
I already know. One time we was taking a picture for his promo. You go date this other guy, a name that we shall not name. So you know when you in love, you got happy weight on too. I've been picking up some. So we was taking. So drop right the backdrop. So he was taking pictures, and I think that's with the day that the dude with the deep voice came in, the one who does he does a little bit of acting. That's your friend.
Yeah.
So we taking pictures. So I got on this dress because I was like, oh yeah, this is the day we're gonna take pictures. I'm over here doing a little pose on the table, and I'm doing that. Joe said, suck it in a little bit more.
No.
But the fupa was sticking out, bro. She had on a body skirt, bro, and she had a love weight on.
Yeah, I did.
And bro, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: you get confident when you got love weight on.
Yeah.
So when you taking pictures, you don't realize you got love weight on you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They see
So
all the
when
love.
she sat up on the table and she did the little cute little pole like that right here,
Mhm.
right? She ain't hold her stomach in, and that
Mm.
stomach said, "You, hey, how y'all doing?" I said, suck it in a little bit. Suck it in a little bit.
Suck it in a little
Suck
bit.
it in a little bit. I said, you know, hey, I gotta keep it real. I don't want my girl looking bad, man. I know she in love, but you know.
I got that picture to this day. I got that picture. Let me tell you something. I'm very transparent. I always weigh like 120,
This is good.
125.
This is actually good.
When we took that picture, I think I was at 141.
I never said you might be 140. Yeah,
That's about 141.
Really?
I'm 131 right now.
you thick in the face.
I was thinking the face and in the chest and in the stomach. But for some reason, that did not travel down to my behind.
She was thick in the face. Honestly, I didn't know she had yams until today.
And when I look at those pictures,
I never looked at her for real, because I don't ever see her in clothes, because she always coming over here like, well, you got on some blue jeans or whatever, but
Yeah.
then she got on some leggings.
yeah.
So when she stood up and walked away, I was like, wait a minute.
Let me tell you something.
They staring at the cheese, Joe.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey.
They staring at the cheese, Joe.
Yeah, man, listen, I know what that dude that you got in your life right now. I know. Look,
That's
man,
a-
let me tell you. Look, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. They're staring at the cheese,
Hold
Joe.
on. This shit that fell in, everything, the phone and fell in the goddamn cheese. That's horrible.
But it was so funny because
Sorry, y'all.
I was 141 and I had that weight in my face. Like even when I was pregnant with Tez, I didn't have it in my face.
Hmm.
But for some reason I had it in my face then. I think because I was a little bit older. But that weight was sitting in my chest and in my face. It was a mess.
Okay, so fire the camera.
Fire the cameraman.
Cameraman. No, the phone fell into the macaroni and cheese, y'all.
It was so good.
It fell into the macaroni and cheese, but
little piece.
The phone fell into the macaroni. and
Phone
cheese.
phone had to get a bite.
Yeah.
I didn't
phone
even
had to get a
realize that
bite.
it fell. I was sitting here talking. The phone fell into the macaroni and cheese, but this is the vegan macaroni and cheese, and
Not you smacking.
Boy, stop. Boy,
Oh,
stop.
there's a woman that's gonna get real turned on.
I don't care about all that.
I mean,
They'll be like, what's that?
the saying is stirred like macaroni.
You did your thing today. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Let me
If
turn
the,
off your oven.
it probably didn't even know it worked. My oven works, y'all.
As long as it's been turned on.
Bro, I never knew. I ain't never used my oven. Real talk.
Stop it.
No, I haven't.
No, he haven't.
You bullshit, but I've never used my fucking oven. Ever. She came in and said, I'm finna use, she said, I need to use the oven. I said, I don't know if it worked. That was honest God truth. Since I lived in this place, I've never turned on my oven. I don't cook. All right, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this show on Facebook and Instagram. We're out of here, YouTube. TikTok, we're gonna hang out a little bit longer. Our recording time is over.
Yeah, we did a record today. We about to hit 3 hours.
They're gonna say, Joe, you done fucked up your time with us.
Yeah, we gonna make sure to see you guys tomorrow. I ain't finna do all them other little languages. We're gonna see y'all later.
I haven't did any language this year. You haven't noticed that?